Hey guys, we are back to the National Grassroots Program Tournament for Valorant organized by Peso, powered by Smart 5G, and with our partner Realme. I'm Excelsior PH, and with me is Donut. Donut, sino ba ang makikita natin maglaban ngayon?
Well, very exciting kanina, 'di ba? Semifinals A ang nakita natin nagwagi. Kanina ay ang Zol Ragnar, but Semifinals B would be ALK Esports versus Strawhat Pirates. Kanina, nag-joke ka na may possibility din talagang ma-pirate dito ang mga players. Well, kanina sa A, match A natin kanina, ang daming nagpakita ng kanilang galing. Kaya possible na possible talaga yan. Pero for these teams naman, ALK Esports and Straw Hat Pirates, we're going to expect a lot because at least for the bans and their picks, syempre meron akong information pero later papakita natin doon. Pero it's quite interesting, diba? In terms of really selecting their own map, they really play to their own strengths and they really play to their opponent's weaknesses. Kaya I'm quite excited to see that happen.
Yes, yeah, well, of course, meron silang mga mapang mga gusto, no? And may mapang hindi rin gusto. Pero alam mo, meron tayong, lahat tayo may mapang namimiss. At iyon ay ang split, syempre, no? Na-miss ko na yung split. Nag-split na tayo sa split. Pero of course, so hopefully, it will come back someday pag naayos na nila. But of course, for this match, Semifinals B, whoever wins this will be going on and be facing Zol Ragnar right there at the finals. Yun nga, sabi nga nakalagay sa baba, Grand Finals TBD. TBD kung sino yung mananalo between ALK Esports and Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah, and I think in terms of both of these teams, right, they won't really get to the semifinal kung hindi nila pinakita ang kanilang galing dahil all throughout the qualifier, actually it was a best of one, but this time it is gonna be a best of three, right? And all of them would really want to get that lion's share of 5,000 pesos as the champion of this national grassroots program.
That's right, that's right. And of course, this will not be possible if we didn't have the support of PESO. Of course, the National Grassroots Program is organized by PESO. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ang PESO o Philippine Esports Organization ay ang National Sports Association para sa esports dito sa Pilipinas. No? Layunin ng PESO ang palakihin at pasiglahin ang esports industry dito sa ating bansa. So, suportahan natin ng PESO sa kanilang mga adikain. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, maaari niyong bisitahin ng www.esports.com.ph o kaya ang kanilang Facebook fan page, Philippine Esports Organization.
Yun nga, sinabi mo ang layunin nila ay really to bring back that platform, diba? To become a gateway and an aggregator for all esports grassroots related activities. And that's why we see here teams, diba, who want to really shine their way all to the finals or the grand finals later on for the Valorant program, and I'm honored here to also cast with you and bring all of the stories. Pero syempre hindi lang PESO ang nagdadala sa atin itong National Grassroots program. We also can experience the power of Smart 5G in over 4,900 sites nationwide. So if you want to switch now and feel and experience the difference, visit smart.com.ph/MNP to learn more.
At syempre, hindi natin makakalimutan ng ating partner, Realme. Salamat po for being our partner.
Yun nga. So now we go back to ALK Esports versus Straw Hat Pirates, ang kanilang map selection. Sabi mo nga din, di ba, may mga namimiss tayo. Pero merong common map dito. Usually, lalo na sa mga Philippine teams, right? We always see the map of Ascent, but I want to go back to game number 1, which is Haven.
Boy.
Haven is quite exciting to see because while it has 3 sites, you know, the open opportunity that you have in mid in terms of space control or map control talaga, yung very powerful dito sa map ng Haven. But game number 2, we will be seeing another Ascent match, and game number 3 is Icebox.
That's right. And ang maganda dito sa Haven, no, ay isa rin to sa mga favorite kong maps, no, Donut. Kasi yung sa Haven, ABC, no, so parang A, B, C, A, madalas may nakita mo sa A main or sa sewers. B, medyo hindi ganun kadalas kasi ang dami yung choke points niya, dalawa lang, no, dalawa, yung isa nasa front gate. Yung corners mo, maganda siyang defending position kasi meron kang sa backside niya, merong parang bangable na wall, and meron din yung box na pwedeng akitan, especially, for example, if you're defending team, pwede mo akitan ng gamit ng Sage, pwede kang umakyat gamit ng Jet, race, madaming pwedeng umakyat dyan. And that's going to be a very, very good vantage point because alam nga naman natin, no, di ba? If you have the high ground, that's going to be a very advantageous for you as a fighter. And now, going in, meron pa tayong seaside, which is actually one of the most difficult to go in if you're from the attacking position. Kasi nga, ang laking alleyway no, yung long, very, very open ka. No? So parang, and when you go in, it's very, there are two corners and even at the backside of the sea, pwede rin may magtago doon. You really have to check those corners. And it's actually very dangerous for you to go in. Especially kung may long range na arsenal yung kalaban, yung defending team. Operator, tour de force, whatever you have, that's gonna be very dangerous for you as well.
But it's funny because as compared to the Sentinel that you mentioned about the Tour de Force, no, it's pretty common here for both of the teams, Strawhat Pirates and ALK Esports, to be using the Killjoy. Well, we know naman then if they use the Killjoy here, the lockdown has a lot of coverage pagdating sa either pag-take mo or pag-retake mo ng site. So, even with that, actually, a Sova here is still a staple. We're seeing both of them actually hover the Sova. But the main difference here would be really the breach and as well as the Astra for the team of ALK Esports. Pagdating doon kasi diba we saw a lot of nerfs na pagdating kay Astra. Pero alam mo yung hindi mo ba na-nerf dun? That you can actually use 4 stars for 4 smokes. So that's a lot of advantage for you, especially in a buy round.
Yes, indeed. No, parang makita mo, minsan mo lang makita na yung tito na si Breach na magamit sa mga ganitong klaseng tournament. And especially, there's a high degree of difficulty with those two agents right there. Sabi mo nga, si Astra, kind of a bit balanced over a certain period na parang, but you also have those kind of utilities that impair the vision of your opponent. So that would actually be useful for you. And in the sense na parang with the picks that they have here, Killjoy actually seems to be a favorite between these two teams. Kasi tingnan mo naman, if you have a Killjoy anchoring one position, especially during the pistol round, that will be slowing down the push of your opponent, and even during the regular rounds as well.
Yeah, definitely. Pagdating doon, syempre, you have the nano swarm, you also have the turret, which is sometimes easily readable, pero still, it's a big advantage for you because the turret also functions as your sixth man, di ba? If you have another one peeking at you or even to try and magbantay ng flank, yun yung advantage talaga of having that Killjoy. But at this moment, you mentioned, di ba, Breach has been selected to use for the entry, but at the moment ngayon, actually, Prophecy is together with the Sova and the Owl Drone will give them the information that they need. Pero hindi bumibigay dito ang Straw Hat Pirates dahil nga naman, naka-crouch lang dito yung Killjoy nila sa may seaside just waiting for them to enter.
Oo nga, medyo malakas ang trigger, ang discipline ng ating defending team right there. And you can see ALK Esports also going in, or Rakel Dos going into sewers, pero si Lloyd Dream right there peeking and being a very, very good guard of the sewer as well. So mukhang medyo slow, but mayroong aggregation of the ALK Esports players. You can see Prophecy right here going into the A main. It is going to be a kind of a very, very aggressive push right now.
Yep, and given that, Prophecy is actually looking for one, pero hindi nakatipid lang din dun si Isuma. And Boss is actually getting 1 kill as well. Randris though, hintay lang siya even terms of the defense. Just being an anchor here in the site, but Penetrator nandito siya to follow through with the kill. And just like that, 1 remains and 1 point goes to Straw Hat Pirates.
Yes, and you can see the Penetrator actually just went in from the C side, anchoring right there. No, nakapunta siya dun sa A side, knowing that there's going to be a rotation as well, and with info as well na walang ganap dito sa C side. And now going in, the defending team is going to be buying, no? Straw Hat Pirates is going to be buying their own Spectres, so they will have the advantage of the total amount of stopping force for their team.
Yun nga, when it comes down to at least stopping force or slowing down ALK's push. They have all of the stuff that they need. It's not just about the guns, but it's also the utilities. And we saw that earlier pagdating sa pag-defense dito ng Straw Hat Pirates kasi nagkaroon din ng assistance with that recon bolt from the Sova for the retake to happen. And at this point, yun nga in terms of discipline, we saw that from Straw Hat Pirates. They're not moving a muscle. They're not giving ALK the first bloods. Pero ready sila to strike kapag ready na sila sa retake.
That's right, that's right. And you can see, nandun lang si Astra doon sa cubby na may silong, no? Saka nagbabantay na po yung Strawhat Pirates all over at the garage as well. And now, they think that there's gonna be a push coming in from the B. And now, sabay-sabay silang pumasok. Sabay-sabay silang nag-defend din. And there's gonna be some trades right there coming from ALK. And Sent takes out Prophecy, a Penetrator as well. Getting a frag and a Benzi and Shaky as well. This is gonna be an aggressive dash right there, but it's gonna be punished. That's a very thrifty move. And imagine, andun yung advantage in terms of the guns, but they actually dropped the ball on that match. Medyo aggressive,
Yeah.
medyo parang yung dash na yun into two other agents. That's not gonna work.
That, I think it was just a misclick from the team siguro. What they wanted to do was create that element of surprise. But nga, sila yung na-surprise. Dalawang nandun from the team of ALK Esports. And then the dash came in. You can't really just rely on your firepower, but you also have to be strategic with the people. And in terms of the strat now, at least one Sent gets a kill, but immediately traded by Prophecy and Quasar. Penetrator is down, so pwede na nilang makuha dito yung C-site.
Yes, oo nga, indeed. And meron tayong mga smokes right there on the city as well. Pero mag-i-peak na po ang kanilang KO. Oh, Spike has been planted. They're trying to get some fires right there into the smoke. And Azuma is right there on the garage. And is already trying. And of course, finds out one is on the doors as DOS. It's gonna be a classic versus Vandal. Mukhang talagang talong-talong dyan, ang classic dyan. Oh, but from behind, getting some misses and very, very crucial misses indeed. This is going to be an ALK Esports win with 2-1. Mukhang whiff nun, laking whiff nun ha. Nakatalikod na yung kalaban mo pero hindi mo pa rin na-takedown, naka-sheriff ka pa. That was
Yun nga
grabe yun.
Oo nga. Actually, si DOS din, sumasayaw din siya dun sa door kasi ang kaduel niya dun si Izuma. So, from behind, Randgris came in. So, syempre, when it comes to the aim, if you're gonna aim against somebody dancing, immediately si DOS na pa 180.
Oo.
Tingin niya, nakuha niya yung kill kay Randgris. And that's really more of the skill that we really want to see from both of the teams. Both of them very highly skilled. It's just that Straw Hat Pirates, nakuhaan sila ng round from ALK.
That's right. And we can see Lloyd Dream right there at sewers. That's kind of an aggressive play. Just putting yourself in the sewers na alam mo na walang mag-refrag sa'yo. And Rangris right there is going to the smokes and then gets taken out as well. It's going to be 3 versus 2. Straw Hat Pirates being taken down one by one with the trades. And Quasar gets 4 Ks from the attacking team ALK Esports with a 3-1.
Yeah, what I noticed there was Quasar wasn't just able to get the 4K, but yung recon bolt niya, nakakuha ng maraming information where they currently are. That's why one by one they fall to his hands. And yun nga, if you're Straw Hat Pirates, even if you try and parang iwasan yung recon bolt, hindi eh. Sobrang unconventional nung pag-land ng recon bolt, and that was able to give them all of the information and even the advantage against Straw Hat Pirates. And right now, Prophecy, nakakuha siyang first blood kanina, and then again here against Penetrator.
Yes, Penetrator being a kind of a defense dapat yun eh. Pero of course, kind of a bit aggro as well. And now Prophecy gets to take out Lloyd Dream, and this is going to be a 5v1 situation. Rangris being the only one guarding the A site. Nako, magkakaroon ng bakbakan dito. Rangris peeking and takes out DOS. and gets the gun. That's the actual play that you want there. Pero alam na nila, mukhang may rest back na pamunta. ALK Esports going in to the defender spawn. Pero si Ran Chris is going to the A main. Medyo malayo-layo na sila. And this will possibly be a safe play for Rangris.
Yeah, I mean, going into this round, they did not really buy that much. But if they get a Vandal for free, then why not take it home, diba, in your pockets? And that's why Randgris here is being very cautious about these plays. Yes, he was able to take down Dos, pero he doesn't want to lose this gun anyway because it's an advantage for the next one, right? Economy has to be healthy, not just about the kills, pero when it comes to the buys, especially when you're on defense, you need the most of the utilities and abilities para slow down yung ALK. Kasi parang walang nagsa-slow down dito eh. Prophecy always gets the first blood.
Oo nga eh. Parang kailangan talaga ng Strawhat Pirates ngayon mag-hunos tili kung kumbaga. No? Kasi sinasabi natin na nakikita mo sa ang daming naka-peek or ang daming nakatingin sa garage door din. Donut. Nakikita mo, you see Penetrator going in and sent going back to that same site kung saan namatay si Penetrator. That's actually going to be not disadvantageous for them. No, kailangan talaga, they have to pull back and get more info as to where everybody is and just maintain their defending side.
Scanning ahead.
Yep. And at this moment, kasi parang Prophecy is always going to be hungry for those first bloods. And if you notice, their default is going to be in pairs. One initiator is to one agent. And then it's gonna be just the Astra making sure that nobody flanks C-Long. And this has been working for them. Kasi pagdating dito sa ALK Esports din, they're just playing it slow and careful. And then when they push out, may guaranteed trades ka. And that's why Strawhat Pirates, it may seem, diba, they were so disciplined the first time. They lack kasi the information. That's why they try to push out. Medyo nagiging hungry sila for all of these skills. And even up at this point, diba, they were even taken down by Dos in one of those rounds, in the earlier rounds. Dahil sa flank.
Oh, and this is now actually kind of a bit slow right now, which is actually good if you're in the defending team. And now Prophecy going in with the smoke in a, kumbaga parang debate na tayo dyan. And there you go, Hunter's Fury going in. And there is going to be an aggregation of the ALK Esports team going in to the C side, and they know that there's somebody going to be at CD. And there you go, Penetrator penetrating the competition with 2Ks using an Odin. Spike is going to be down, and this is going to be a 4v2 situation. And right there, Dos is already there on the garage. You know, there's someone right there behind the smoke. Kukunin ba yan? Kitang-kita, and that's going to be a quick 2K coming in from Lloyd Dream and Rangris, and that's going to be 2-4 for Strawhat Pirates.
ALK, they thought na, alam mo yun, it's already a safe space kasi they destroyed the lockdown, but no. And immediately, Loy had an answer, and that was to get the kill of the one who was planting. And immediately, alam mo yun, nang hindi nila na-plant yun, they did not have any ground pagdating doon. Kasi two members of ALK, they have to retrieve the spike. Pero in all of the angles, nakatingin din dito yung Strawhat Pirates. And this is what we want to see when it comes to the defense, right? Not much of that aggressive push, but also those discipline. And that's actually Penetrator. Kanina nakakakuha siya dalawang kill with the Odin. Not until Quasar actually got the trade.
Yes, and actually you can see Penetrator right there removing the protection from the garage door right there, and just getting a kind of a feel na parang, oy, wag kayo papasok dito, meron akong Odin, pumasok ka, sunog ka, and that's gonna be it. And everybody has been redirected, and Plaza right there at the sewers, they know that there's gonna be one, and there you go, ultimate coming in from Breach, and Kwasa goes in, dashing in as well. There's not gonna be any kills, but Kwasa gets a first kill, taking out Izuma. There's gonna be one in heaven. Dos getting another kill with Lloyd Dream, and of course, he knows that there's someone might be in there in heaven, and this is gonna be a 5v3 situation, Donut.
Yeah, and Stent was actually smoked off, even though he wanted to peek through and peek out. Hindi pwede dahil dun sa smoke ni Astra. But Seth is able to take down one, even getting the second. Uses the paranoia, jumps out, pero hindi sila na blind. Depends, he was actually ready. And now Randgris has to retake this all together with Penetrator. Pero yung Odin, siya ang god ng Odin. And Shaky is just left in a 1v1. Kitang-kita siya through the box, but still Shaky not just as Shaky with his aim gets Penetrator out of the way and ALK get 5.
Yes, sobrang shaky ni Shaky. Na-touch niya mga Odin bullets ni Penetrator after getting those 2Ks from Hell. And that's gonna be one more win for the ALK Esports. And now, of course, makita mo in terms of the econ, kind of a broken buy still for the Strawhat Pirates. And I mean, they really have to catch up because they are behind with 3 points. And from what I can see, there's still a bit of energy coming in from Penetrator, going in right there and knowing where to hit as well. And now I think he's gonna be trying to do a flank.
Yeah, really big flank actually. But I'm not really sure if Lamar was able to spot him out. But no, the crouch peek gives him all of the advantage against Penetrator. But Randris makes sure that he tries to equalize the situation, making it a 3v4. But Lloyd Dream misses the Blade Storm, at least at first. But with a dash in and the blind, no opportunity, 10% to get the kill. It's now down to 1.
Oh, isa na lang pala titira.
Kitang-kita siya dito.
Oh, nice! Grabe, another win for the ALK Esports, Donut. No, parang ang napapansin ko ngayon, Donut, is this, again, the energy has to be toned down from these Strawhat Pirates. They were a bit too eager to find to get some kills early on, and it's actually detrimental for them. They're getting too energetic, and they're getting killed from the get-go without even 10 seconds going into the match. And when that happens, they're already at a disadvantage. Even when you have one of your opponents get taken down, numbers disadvantage is going to be quite an uphill climb.
Yeah, and pagdating dun kasi sa energy nila, yes, it's good intent from that energy, like Penetrator pushing forward. But if you have the likes of Kosar being ready with those types of peaks, diba, you will easily be shut down. And even when it comes to the use of the utilities, ang timing is always gonna be in favor of ALK Esports. All of that, kahit na small utility, diba, from the jet, like Prophecy, uses the Cloudburst to take cover, and then from there, from the cover, he will rise from it and then get the kills. Yun yung maganda dun sa ALK Esports, which we're missing out from Straw Hat Pirates. It was good showing for them to really integrate a very good retake with all of their weapons, like the Odin from Penetrator and the rest. Pero it's still not enough, and they're trying to do this mid push. I'm not really sure if this will work out for them because Prophecy already gets 2 from that process.
Yeah, and Prophecy gets Lucas, and another one for Kwasao being the top fragger for this match as of the moment. And now Straw Hat Pirates being the defending team and going in aggressive, it's still not working for them. They're seeing that they're being picked out one by one, and the ALK Esports is now going in with a plant at Seaside. Dalawang Straw Hat Pirates ang natitira doon sa garage. Nakita mo si Shaky always shaking down this opponent, being a bit more, shake sila na shake. There's 2v2. There you go, Sant and FNZ. FNZ takes out 2Ks with Sant and Lloyd Dream getting taken down. Alam mo saan sila nakapeak kasi, no? Nakapeak sila dun sa window. Hina-check nila si Shaky. Nakita siguro yung baril, pero hindi lumalabas. Pero of course, dalawa sila eh. So again, that's gonna be another win for ALK Esports.
Surprise! Actually, I expected that there will be a trade from Straw Hat Pirates at least, because there were 2. It was Sentin as well as Lloyd Dream, diba, holding that angle. But Epenzi was so quick with that spray, making sure na wala casualty on their end. It was actually a flawless round for them, given that they, number 1, expected the peak out towards mid. And always, when it comes to the trades, nandun lagi ang ALK. It's just now that Azuma was able to take down Prophecy. Instead, siya ang nakapag-first blood ngayon. But Sent here, he is trying to play this very, very sneaky. But no, sorry, Shaky, they were ready.
Yeah, and super ready indeed. And nakita mo yung Cosmic Divide from ALK Esports. They actually baited everyone from the Straw Hat Pirates to go into the B side as well. Now, of course, there's going to be one possible ultimate going in from the breach of ALK Esports. Oh, Shock Dart going in. Wow. And there you go, Hunter's Fury yet again. Post plant security is going to be right there. Pero pa isa, off your feet na, yanig na po. And there you go, Lloyd being getting taken out as well. And again, feeling ko, it's gonna be a playtime, and Uzuma takes out 2Ks, but that's not going to be enough because may bantay. May bantay from ALK Esports right there at Silong.
When it comes to the use of the utility, diba? Alam mo yung if you're not shy to use all of your ultimates just to win a round, that makes you a better team. Only because yun nga, they use the Hunter's Fury to try and get people off of the defuse. And after that, they weren't also shy to use the Rolling Thunder. After that, sige, meron ka pang stun from the Astra. So ngayon, even if Strawhat Pirates si Zuma was able to get to, it's still not enough just to get the kills. You need to also counter with utility.
Oo nga. Ganda sana ng mga gunplay coming from Strawhat Pirates. And they're just going through the gate right there, and Shaky takes out Penetrator. Penetrator always trying to get that flank, and as a Killjoy. And there you go, Lloyd Dream takes out the Fancy with a refrag coming in from Prophecy, taking out Lloyd Dream. So there are a lot of players from the ALK Esports going into the A side now. Nakita mo, papunta na sa dalawa sa sewers. Meron isa going on to the top of that box and even dashing into heaven. That's gonna be Azuma right there, trying to go in and see right there without Prophecy. Going and peeking it right there and gets a kill. The last one, 3Ks going in for Prophecy, and that's going to be 9-2 for ALK
Last round
Esports.
in the half.
I mean, maybe that's the reason why he's called Prophecy, right? He knows how to read the map so well. Instead of just dashing in like your usual play, using the updraft to try and capture the site, diba? And getting a kill against Randgris, those are things that you would really want to expect from your Jet. Not just about the dashes, not just about the mobility, but using them at the right time. And that's why Prophecy is named Prophecy. He knows where the opponents will be. Sakto eh.
Okay. Para to si Nostradamus, and going in with the Hunter's Fury, getting some locations as well. Prophecy gets a takedown with the operator. Ayun na naman, alam niya si Penetrator, alam niya kung saan siya pupunta eh. Kaya natatamaan niya eh. Ito si Prophecy, alam niya. Kasi he's always been going in that same direction, and now there are some shots coming in from Randgris from the B side as well. He knows that there are some people right there at window, and Epenzi is now going in to the A side. So, kumbaga, tatlo o magiging apat na are going to the A side, giving some info as well as we can hear. Hindi na sila naglalakad. Oh, ito knives out already, and nako, na-cancel out yata.
Yeah, immediately canceled out there. Sayang yung dito, yung setup sana ni Penetrator. Kasi lahat ng utility niya, he pushed on towards the A site, but immediately because he was shut down by that operator, it seems defenseless. Good thing about this is Azuma does have the null command, and with that, Shaky and Prophecy get all of the kills, but what they don't know is actually sent here. Naka-flank siya. And he's using all of his might to get all of the kills, and it's just down to him with a bulldog. Uses the paranoia, but immediately a response from the Astra with that stun.
That's right, and it's gonna be 2v1. Bulldog lang po ang dala niya, and mukhang medyo mahirap to, no? Kasi in terms of peeking, medyo mahirapan ka, and that's gonna be another distraction for him. And nakita mo, oh, that's it. Epenzi takes out Sent, and that's gonna be 10-2. Ang layo ng ALK Esports ngayon. Let's see if they're going to be taking on for 3 more points in the attacking mode.
Okay, pagdating dito sa attack ng ALK, it's as if they already have everything planned out when it comes to the smoke. Timing lagi ng pag-bloom ng smoke dito ng Astra. And then together with the breach, the stuns come in and immobilize the Straw Hat Pirates. When it comes to the defense also, they had a lot of inefficiencies pagdating sa pag-push out as well. When you have the Killjoy, right, you expect that agent to be the last player standing because of the clutch potential of all of your utilities. But if you're the first one to always go down, then that's a big advantage. Kasi yun nga, ang dami na sanang utilities to slow down ALK kanina, pero hindi nila nagagawa. And even right now, there's nothing that can slow down ALK because they're already pushing forward.
Yeah, oo nga, eh. Parang, for this match naman, tignan natin kung kaya naman ng Straw Hats, i-redirect yung energy nila into the attacking position. No? Tignan mo si Penetrator going in to the B side and peeking in on the right side. Mukhang masasandwich siya doon, and ALK Doss gets taken out by Lloyd Dream. And nakita mo si Shaky ngayon, may dalang may dalang Shorty, but also gets taken out by Lloyd Dream right there at City. Penetrator being a bit more patient right there at Garage. Mukhang naghihintay siya na meron mag-push. Pero this kind of position is a bit dangerous kasi pag na-pick yung dalawa, pwede siya ma-take down. And there you go, one by one. Even blinded, takes out Epensi, but gets refragged by Prophecy. This is going to be Prophecy taking out another one. 1v3 na po to. Advantage pa rin yung planting or yung Straw Hat Pirates there. And that's gonna be Oizuma taking out Prophecy with a 310. Diba
And this is what we want to expect from the pistol round, right? If you're already down 8,
yeah.
you want to win the pistol round. So para ikaw na ulit yung makakuha ng momentum. And that's why, even with this one, the team members of Straw Hat Pirates, they're all gonna buy the Spectres. They want to make sure that they gain enough parang scores to carry down the lead of ALK. Because kanina, 8, diba? Ang
Yeah,
laki nun eh.
laki advantage nun. And let me take a moment, guys, to correct everyone who has always been playing with me and calling Spectre. Kasi, anyway, na-host yung Spectre, sabi ko, Spectre. Gagawin. But anyway, it's going to be a push coming in from the C-Long, and Lloyd Dream takes out Shaky right there. Sila ang merong stopping power advantage, and ALK Doss medyo na bait, and of course takes out Penetrator with the Shorty. Spike has implanted in his 4v4.
Yeah, they already took the Spectre away, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna be enough though, because they're all just equipped with pistols. And against all of these spray and pray power, now Prophecy actually comes in already and gets through, but it's a cleanup for Straw Hat Pirates with that beautiful post-plant position. Now they get 2 more away from ALK. Now ALK though, full buy na sila ngayon.
That's right. ALK getting a full buy, only Epensi getting a half armor right there. And this is going to be a possible flip depending on how they will be handling the situation. Of course, in terms of stopping power, there's going to be advantage with ALK. Now, we know malakas silang mag-angle peaks and malakas silang maka-take down ng mga kalaban with just headshots. Now, this is going to be the perfect armamentarium for them to take out or stop the win streak of the Straw Hat Pirates.
But this is at least if they get the opening kill, but Kuzar actually gets one. Expects another to peek out. That's why he has his eyes on mid, pero hindi. Because they're so confident. Actually, the Jet Prophecy is up above. So, alam mo yun, kahit na mamatay siya doon getting the kill, it's fine. Because they have a double peek advantage. But at this point, Shaky here, na nandito sa may C, takes down one yet again. And Straw Hat Pirates, they're down to 3.
Yes, and of course, you can see right there, 2 of these Strawhat Pirates are going to be taken down with a very, very quick takedown or headshots coming in from Prophecy. Now, this is what I've been saying, Donut. Tingnan mo, pag the Vandal in the right hands and with the ALK players, they're getting headshots left and right. And now Flash and Epensi being the one that is right there coming in from the garage takes out the last Strawhat Pirates player. And 11-4 na po. Effectively stopped ang win streak ng Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah, and after that, they get the pistol round, they win the bonus, but ALK, they redeem themselves immediately right after with how beautiful they really try to defend mid. Sa taas, nandun si Prophecy. Sa baba, nandun si Kuzar. So any type of peek there, not unless you have the paranoia or even this flash from Azuma, that's the only time you can dismantle that type of double peek. And at this point, Straw Hat Pirates, they want to go to C. Because yung killjoy nila, the anchor ship is there in A, while the rest of the members, they're so mobile within the map.
Oh nga, and this is where the difference comes in from the defending position of the AOK Esports versus Straw Hat Pirates. No, tingnan mo, andun lang siya sa A. He's not gonna be moving on. He's not gonna be overextending, and he's right there, set up. Alam na niya, kaya niyang defend yan. Because as you said a while ago, na pwede, if you are a defender as a killjoy, you're probably going to be the last one that's going to be surviving, or you're going to be the first one going to be holding the site and then pulling back, no? Para makadating yung mga kasama mo. So, right now, again, ang laking kailangan ng catch up ng Straw Hat Pirates with 4-11, guys. So parang 7 points, that's gonna be a bit hard, no?
Yeah, I mean, and if it's gonna be a big mountain to climb, right? Better start trying to get all of the momentum back in your favor, and that was just broken by the team of ALK Esports, right? Kasi nakita natin when you get all of these rounds all straight, alam mong nasa'yo yung apoy hawak mo siya, and lumiliyab siya ng sobrang lakas. Pagdating naman din sa team ng Straw Hat Pirates, they have the formula to win actually. They have all of um, the agents to do so. They have the KO. They have the Sova to find out more information. But in terms of the attack, when you have somebody like Prophecy in your way, that really creates a wall. Para siyang sage wall
Oo nga.
Pero instead of just being walled out, you get killed.
Yeah, I was actually about to say din yun, na parang the absence of a sage wall right now is actually being, kumbaga, being filled out with the skills of the players from the ALK Esports. Nakita mo, hindi mo kailangan ng i-wall mid, no? Hindi mo kailangan i-wall B. Kasi alam mo, may nagbabanto, andun si Quasar, andun si Prophecy, going in with a good angles. Alam niya kung saan siya magpipick. Nagbabantay ng window, nagbabantay ng angle dun sa may mid, doon sa may P. Alam niya kung saan siya makakuha ng kill, and they do kills quite effectively. Totoong mga hitman to. And we can see that Straw Hat Pirates, they're really trying, no, and they're doing the rotations as well to go and avoid any of the dangerous spots, no. So parang medyo na back down sila into just C or B. Kasi nakikita nila medyo nahihirapan sila mag-push dun sa A side, especially with the setup of the killjoy of ALK Esports, no. So Straw Hat Pirates needs to do something here to adjust to the situation.
Yeah, and in terms of adjustment, right? There's nothing else that they can do when it comes to the agent composition. Even if they do have the KO for the team of Straw Hat Pirates, it's as if na, alam mo yung kahit i-nullify mo sila, but that's just temporary. When it comes to the push of the rest of the members of ALK, it's as if nga, yun nga, point number one, Prophecy always knows where to hit. Even when it comes to the defense, right? Now, we already saw that in round number 3 of the second half, wherein when he pushed out, he got 2 headshots against the team of Straw Hat Pirates. And him being able to have that type of game sense as a Jet makes them really unstoppable. So, and then with the assistance of the rest of the members, right, of the team of ALK, pagdating kay Quasar, it's not just also the recon bolts and the drones that give them the advantage, but it's also the rest of the members speaking out. Diba? Alam mo yung jiggle peek ka lang, already know where they are. And in terms of the follow through, they always get it in their way. Still, there's a chance for Straw Hat Pirates to really wear those pirate hats loud and proud. Dahil nga yun nga, if you're pirates, there's also beauty in terms of being unpredictable. You don't know when they will strike, and I think in terms of attack, they have a chance to show that.
O nga, kailangan nila iakyat yung powers nila to gear 5 para makita yung power or yung stopping power din nila, no. Pero isipin mo, in terms of their lineups, sabi mo nga, Donut, no, na andun yung recipe for disaster, no. Ang kulang na lang yung pilot, no. Kailangan nilang i-pilot yung mga ginamit nilang agents into perfection as well, just to catch up. Kasi ang laki nga ng difference. It's going to be 7 points that they have to catch up. Now, of course, this is going to be a kind of a bit hard, a lot of undue pressure for Straw Hat Pirates. Now, of course, we are just having a bit of technical difficulties, and we are going to go back for a short break. Now, we're going to have a short break, guys, but when we come back, it's going to be more action between ALK Esports and Straw Hat Pirates. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few.
And we are back here again. ALK Esports versus Strawhat Pirates. We're back after that quick break. We're just making sure na syempre ready lahat ng mga team members natin para makita ang napakainit na battle natin ngayon. ALK Esports are here with the lead, but Strawhat Pirates, will they regain back through a win, or will they just let ALK be this aggressive here towards mid? Prophecy already gaining ground.
No?
And this is the scary part about ALK Esports. If you don't have map control against them, they're gonna really push out and make sure that they have all of the kills. And tinan mo yun, timing for them to get away.
Grabe yung pullback no? Parang papakita mo na you're going in with aggression and then you're going to pull back as well. Again, good discipline coming in from ALK Esports there. So not no, parang nakita mo, op. Oh, wait lang, pull back. Di tayo no kasi may Odin. Meron ako may ultima na ako, hindi ko naman kaya yung labanan right now. But of course, Prophecy taking down Oizuna with one of the knives. Again, grabe naman. Natamaan ng kutsilyo, and that's going to be putting down a stop or putting a slowdown on the attack of Strawhat Pirates.
This is gonna be quite scary because Shaky, alam mo yun, against Penetrator, nakailang 1v1 na tayo dito sa map kahit hindi siya clutch situation, and this is gonna be scary kasi naka-astral form siya, timing kay
30
Shaky.
seconds
Gusto
left.
lang naman yun tumulong sa teammate niya, pero siya pa yung motivated
enemy
dun. But now, actually, Prophecy wants to take the kill, but Kazar and Impenzi actually just strike back, and now they get match point.
Match
Too quick
point.
for ALK to gain that point, and match point actually for map number 1.
Oh nga, and right now, looking at the score, Donut, no? Tingnan mo si Quasar, no? 28, ang laking KD difference niya, no? And being, we have seen him in some of the highlights right here. Nakita mo na parang talagang may discipline to si Quasar, no? Going in with the peaks as well, checking out the opponent, and getting the quick kills very, very efficiently. And now we're seeing here, match point nga, at nakita mo, nasa silong sila, and dito, Shaky is being shaken down by the Strawhat Pirates, being the only only defender there, and everyone is rotating in, guarding two ALK Esports right there. Kwasa already guarding right there at the garage with the out drone and getting taken out as well. So, tignan natin kung gaano sila kabilis mag-push, but I'm seeing rotation right now, Donut.
Yeah, and pagdating kasi dito kay Shaky, diba? Even though he's trying to be shaken, he does not. He just uses his smoke so fast to control Strawhat Pirates pagdating doon. So, an immediate rotation for the rest of the members of ALK in terms of the defense. But, may naiwan dito. And ang naiwan is si Prophecy. So, even if they try to take A, ready with the operator si Prophecy.
Oo nga. Ito, grabe yung push na dito. No? Medyo clean entry coming in from the Strawhat Pirates. And of course, already swarm grenades are being used and utilized right there from ALK Esports. Dahan-dahan nila. They're setting up, and there's going to be a big push or a big counter push or retake coming in from ALK Esports.
But when it comes down to the postman, Lloyd actually gets one. Even with a classic second kill is something that we don't really expect. But he is still alive. Why is he alive?
One enemy
Zuma takes
remaining.
one with a fragment, but Penetrator makes sure na si Prophecy na lang ang natitira. Can he do this? 1v3. It's not get over. Strawhat Pirates gain 5 against the match point of ALK.
Oh, grabe to sa push ng Strawhat Pirates. They're trying to go in and rotate into the A side, and that was an effective rotation as well. Medyo na hindi nakapalag yung ALK Esports, and with that that kind of rotation. And now makikita natin si ALK DOS being the only one with the sheriff right there. And I think they still will maintain whatever they're doing. 3-1-1 situation or 3-1-1 setup right now with 3 in A, 1 in B, and 1 in C. This looks like quite a good positioning for their agents kasi pwede silang mag-react kaagad.
Definitely. And pagdating dito, with the amount of space that they've already taken dito sa may A lobby, they're gonna be ready for a fight here. with this crossfire. Pero parang naaamoy dito ng Straw Hat Pirates. It's too quiet. I'm gonna doubt this silence for sure. So that's why Lloyd is ready here. Medyo narinig doon yung pag-jump niya kasi he wasn't able to take the step. But still, immediately, because they're finding their way to see a rotation will come in for Straw Hat.
Oo nga, may rotation na dito nangyayari, no? And that's actually a clean rotation as well. Wala silang inkling kung nasaan yung mga kalaban. And this is gonna be a quick land going into the seaside. Pero makikita mo doon, tignan mo yung defending team ng ALK Esports. They are flanking with Penetrator being the only one getting some info from any flank attempts right there. Ito! Nako, kita mo! Penetrator takes one down. ALK DOS goes down, but Prophecy gets a refrag there as well. And there you go! Nice takedown from Sent, even after getting stunned and getting 3 kills from the flank. That's gonna be 6-12 from the Straw Hat Pirates.
Scent just really smelled the scent. Okay, you're up for the flank. The good thing about it is Penetrator gave them all of the info. There's a lot out here, guys. I'll go down with one, but Scent, when he took 3, it's all that mattered pagdating sa Straw Hat Pirates. And we love to see those types of watching the flanks, right? If you only get 1, but it's so rewarding if you get 3, and that's how Siguro Scent feels right now. And we're seeing signs of life from Straw Hat Pirates, and this gives ALK Esports another save yet again. They don't really have enough in terms of their buy. So they have to keep these close corners. Pagdating kay Prophecy, may binili siyang judge. But for the rest of the members, na yun, nagtatago lang sila dito. They wanna be sneaky about these positions.
Yes, and they are sneaky indeed. And Kwasa, yung sinasabi ko kanina eh, tingnan mo si Kwasa, he doesn't waste any bullet right there. Only one shot with that angle, and DOS takes out Scent with a judge. Mukhang judgy, but also gets taken out with a refrag coming in from Azuma right there at A side. Isa lang siya dun. And of course, they are now committing to the A side. And medyo aggressive yung KO nila, and going in and getting that angle right there at the gate.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. There was an alarm bot there for DOS, pero too late for him to figure out that Azuma has already taken space. So ngayon, it's up to these buys, right? They have spare buys, but still they make it happen. Prophecy gets 1, but Lloyd Dream makes sure to get a trade. Using the Rolling Thunder, though, a lot of them are stunned, and that's why they get the kill. But pagdating dito sa push ni Prophecy, they make sure that even though it's a low buy, they get a thrifty round out of it, and they win map number 1.
Defenders
Grabe,
win.
yun Kita mo kung paano ginawa ni Prophecy yung mga takedowns na yan. Going in with a dash and an updraft and hitting one of the Straw Hat Pirates agents from the top, and even while Hunter's Fury is active, trying to take down one of the agents that is actually defusing, he gets taken out in the process, and Prophecy gets 4Ks at the last match. And again, that's going to be 1 point for ALK Esports against the Straw Hat Pirates.
This is what you expect, right, when it comes to aggression, even when it comes to the retake. But when you're defending, you just really want to play it cool, you want to play it slow. Pero Prophecy said, nope, I won't play it slow because we have a chance to win this map right here, right now, given all of the Rolling Thunders and whatever abilities was thrown towards Straw Hat Pirates' way. And that's such a good showing from ALK Esports. And I look forward to see map number 2. Will it be Straw Hat Pirates really commandeering and becoming the captain yet again of their ship? Or will they let ALK Esports just bring it home and get a 2-0?
That's right. And with that, guys, we're going to be back with some more National Grassroots Program Valorant Tournament action with ALK Esports versus Straw Hat Pirates for Game 2. See you guys in a few.
Straw Hat Pirates, they were taken down by the very, very dominating force of ALK Esports. Whatever they did during that first map, they have to up their game because it might be ALK Esports steering up the wheel for themselves and getting to the grand final. So now we really give a lot of expectation to Straw Hat Pirates for them to come back in map number 2, which is Ascent. My name is Donut, and with me is Excelsior, and we are back again with game number 2 of the National Grassroots Program.
Oo nga, game number 2 ng National Grassroots Program. Whoever's going to be winning between Straw Hat Pirates and ALK Esports will be moving towards the finals and will be facing off their opponent that won here over at the first round. And of course, if you didn't watch, it was Zol Ragnar. Grabe yung match na yun. And of course, ALK Esports in the first match, very, very good performance as well. You can see super clean yung angles nila, Donut, no? Parang they don't spray and pray as much. It was all calculated and was all prophesied as well, with prophecy in their lineup.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't just about the prophecy of prophecy, right? But it was also the support of the rest of the team members, right? Especially with that last round of the first map, right? Because it was already a disadvantage. They had menial bias. They had sheriffs. They only had a judge for prophecy and the rest of the members, but they still made it happen. And now we're here in map number 2. A lot of pressure for Straw Hat Pirates to really follow through with a score of their own to make sure that they secure a spot in the grand finals. But ALK Esports, with how hungry they were for all of the kills early on, we might see a very aggressive play as well here in the map of Ascent.
Oy, grabe. Ascent na naman. No? So for the second map, this Ascent was actually used by our first group, no, as for Group A for the semifinals. Now we're going to go for the Group B, and now we're seeing a bit of the familiar lineup right here in terms of some of the agents. Rangris is still going to be using Sova, but still there's going to be some differences. DOS maintaining that Killjoy. We're seeing Omen being picked right here from one side from the Straw Hat Pirates as well, and KO. So again, this Ascent is one of the maps that actually has a good rotation advantage. If kunyari, kung na-blackout na, napagamit mo na util sa isang location, pwede ka mag-rotate if you're on the attacking team, no? Makikita mo yon. Kasi mag-all out yung ibang if you are on the defending, mag-all out ka just to block him off, or maybe yung strategy mo, kung magaling kayo mag-retake, you can actually do that kind of strategy as well. Now, Donut, gano'n ka-importante ba na magkaroon ng para sa'yo, what do you think? If you are on the defending team, would you want to just pull back and retake, or pwede mo silang i-block kagad sa tingin mo?
It really depends on who or the agents are when it comes to a specific part of a map, right? If you have a KO and you have that suppression blade, right, to use against Straw Hat Pirates when it comes to the attack, then probably I'll use that to my advantage and let prophecy come in and get all of the kills. Sometimes a little bit of aggression can give you an advantage. Just don't really give it away so much, and that's why here prophecy, he's stuck in a little bit of a sticky situation. The Omen is left alone, pero taken down by Quasar, and DOS here, grabe naman yung pagka-cheeky. Napagtago niya sa loob. So, kung hindi ito, gonna be Rangers here in that corner, easily shut down by Shaky. Fast round for ALK. Sila yung attacking ata nung round din.
Grabe, parang yung ALK, parang, wait lang, nalito ko, sabi ko, di ba defending to si ALK Esports? Why are they getting this aggression? Where are they getting this aggression? Maybe from the confidence, of course, that they got the one point already from the first match. Siguro naman, no, makakuha mo rin yun. Magiging ganun ka rin ka-aggressive, no, Donut. Pero now, going into the second round, getting a lot of force. It's actually a buy for the ALK Esports. So medyo loaded ang kanilang mga baril.
Yeah, I even saw a bulldog earlier purchased. So it's not just the specters; it's also the bulldog that can also capture people within this long range, and that's why Kozar here is just waiting for a little bit of a push. Tapos saka siya strike back. But yun nga, nakakita siya ng isa. Here's that classic bullet, but still sent. Meron siyang sheriff, an instant headshot to take down Kozar.
Oo nga, Kazar was taken right there in that encounter, and now they're trying to push in to the tree, and makikita nila andun si FNZ, and he's suppressing two of the agents right there from the Strawhat Pirates. Flashbang yet again. Mukhang talagang pinupull back niya or pinupush back niya para makabalik or para makarotate ang kanyang mga teammates. And now Lloyd Dream is pushing in with a classic right there at this tree and going into the A side. Pero hindi yun yung
30
actual
seconds
pushing.
left.
Talagang ito lang yung magiging fragger nila, no? And the actual spike is right there, possibly going into B and also proccing that swarm grenade.
Yeah, that was good because Rangris already has a way in towards the B site, while the rest of ALK are very distracted here by the people in mid.
10 seconds
It gives
left.
them a free plant. It
Spike
even
planted.
allows them enough time to reposition, and Azuma has a great read of the situation kasi kapag nanggaling ng market tong tatlong to, then he has a possibility to maybe get one or two as he goes down.
Azuma getting in with 1K right there.
Player
Another one
standing.
is on the way but has been thwarted by Epenzi with a headshot. Alam niya nasa
Last player
backside
standing.
isa. Dahan-dahan up. Rangris takes out another one and gets a refrag. Epenzi gets that last hit and of course gets the second point for ALK Esports.
That's really the big difference between the Spectre and the Sheriff, right? Sige, one headshot potential, but if you don't really have the crosshair placement right, you'll get taken down by the spray and pray of ALK there. And now they won that last round, but I'm not really sure if it's a win. You know why? 4 people went down, so all of their investment, they got the win, pero it was so costly. It was just the Bulldog saved.
Oo nga, pero isipin mo no Donut na if you get into the third round, sometimes some of the players just go in with a kind of an SMG buy, a Spectre buy. Sometimes the more confident ones just go in with a Vandal or a Phantom. But now, of course, you can see DOS donning a Bulldog right there, using the Swarm Grenade to stop the push. And Scent is now peeking right there near the garden. And makikita mo, nasa catwalk, kaliwa. Medyo malapit na, unti na lang. Isang shotgun na tinamaan ni Kuha sa security guard dyan sa may tree.
Bawal pumasok dito. Ako yung nag-guard nito. Yun yung nakakatakot din eh. Even if you have a better weapon against a shotgun, if you don't expect, diba, that off-angle, naka-crouch na nga siya, sobrang lapit pa niya, magugulat ka talaga eh.
Yeah, oo nga. Talaga.
Bawal pumasok.
At effectively, talagang hindi niya pinapasok. And now, mukhang takot na sila pumasok doon kasi andun yung si Q. Pero tignan natin kung makaka-push ang Straw Hat Pirates dito sa may B side. And nakapasok na po sila. Yan na po. Nakita ni Epensi. Nako, meron na
30
pong
seconds
pumasok.
left.
Gagamitin ko ng aking utils. Double flashbang. Alam niya, nandun sa gilid. And of course, Penetrator takes out Epensi. And DOS takes out Azuma. Lloyd with a wall bang, taking out Shaky. And DOS right there at the backside. Alam niya merong isa. But Rangris,
Gun here.
being very agile, takes out DOS. It's gonna be a plant. And it's gonna be 3v2 right now, Donut.
3v2, but with salvaged weapons for ALK Esports, is it gonna be enough for Straw Hat Pirates though? Because Kazar and as well as Prophecy, meron silang guns eh. They did not really carry this throughout the whole round, but they picked these up the same round.
Player
Yeah,
standing.
may potential, except that Randris was so ready, even with that second peak from Prophecy. Now they take the first round on the board for themselves, making sure that ALK doesn't keep the momentum just like they did in Haven.
Oh, grabe naman to. Naka 2-1 with Rangris getting the 2Ks. Crucial play right there. Alam mo yung parang alam mo na meron ng rest back kagad, nakaabang ka na kagad doon sa same angle with getting another headshot. So that was actually really, really great of Rangris with that play. And now, 2-1. Medyo pitak-pitak pa ang pagbili ng ALK Esports, pero tingnan natin kung kaya nilang i-carry yung match or yung round na to.
Definitely, kasi naka-martial lang dito si Prophecy, but we all know how good he is with any weapon, right? But is it gonna be enough though? Kasi nakita na siya dito ng drone. Miss, but still gets a kill against Azuma. You have a headhunter? Di, meron akong martial. 1,100 credits lang yan.
Grabe, no? It's gonna be in the center, no? Doon sa may middle, may makita tayong aggregation ng mga players from the Strawhat Pirates. Medyo awkward nga lang. Kita mo si Sent. Andyan siya sa middle. He's trying to peek. Kwasa is being a bit more careful. And there you go. Recon Bolt is already going to be used. And Kwasa takes out Sent. And yung ine-expect natin kanina kasi andun siya with a good angle. And Prophecy right there. Oh! Right click into Penetrator with that headshot as well. And the Strawhat Pirates is brought down to 2 more players. And nandito sila si A-Side and Lloyd Ream is getting taken out by Prophecy. Already 3 Ks under his belt. Isa na lang po natitira. And Rangris doesn't know how he's gonna be playing this. Kasi alam niya, andyan na yung mga ALK Esports players dyan sa heaven.
Yeah, he was able to take down 2 already, and all of them are headshots. It's either he plays the time, but he plays it right. Kailangan mo na lang mag-escape kasi wala nang time. But he uses the Hunter's Fury to take the kill. But no. Outplayed is Randris there. Umalis na lang dun si Epenzi. Sabi niya, ayoko na to, baka mamatay lang ako. Pero if I escape, then I get the win.
Oo nga, grabe. Sabi niya siguro na parang, oops, panalo na, atras, let's go and save. Oh, grabe to.
Reverse.
Oh, parang cambio ka agad eh. Sabi niya siguro, mainit, atras. And last ditch effort, no, yung paggamit ni Rangis, gumamit pa siya ng Hunter's Fury, which I say might be a bit wasteful, no? Para pwede mo pa siyang gamitin eh, over at the next round. Medyo frustration na on his side.
You want to play? Let's play.
Siguro the really big attempt to take a clutch to his name was also there, but unfortunately, at least an ultimate from Azuma does convert to a kill. Quasar is down through the tour de force, pero ito na naman tayo sa judge play ng ALK Esports. Prophecy actually has a judge, but I'm not too sure if Lloyd actually knows na nandito siya.
Dito natin malalaman kung judgy si Prophecy. At dyan na po, ganda ng corners. Bam! Tinamaan ni Prophecy. Saktong-sakto. Parang pangalawang shotgun play ang nakita natin during this match. And you can see Azuma takes out Dawes with another tour de force hit. And Epenzi coming in with another grenade and gets backstabbed by Rangris. Rangris with a 2K right there. Another one from Sand. And that's going to bring the score for Strawhat Pirates to 3-2.
Yeah, the main difference for that round is really the buys. Even though ALK Esports keep on winning these rounds, it's very costly for them each round. So kaya ka left with Prophecy with just a judge. Kasi even if they're winning the rounds, they don't really equalize so much of their economy. Hindi na distribute properly sa kanila. So they might have an advantage in these close corner situations. Pero pagdating sa mga long range, 'di ba, against Scent, makakuha nila yung mga kills with that. And even Rangris, I guess Rangris doon, 'di ba, dapat makakapag-clutch na siya against that one person from ALK. That's why he just went out and flanked all the way to heaven to get the kills that he really wanted to redeem himself with.
Yeah, that's right. And this timeout is actually a bit too early, pero syempre nakita from the point of view of the ALK Esports, they're already on the advantage, no? So they already have 1 point. So this one more win will actually close it out. If they lose this, they're going to be on equal footing. And you can see Rangris is a bit hot right now with 11-2, getting the bulk of the kills for the Strawhat Esports or Strawhat Pirates right here. And again, tignan natin kung paano sila mag-a-adjust. The ALK Esports players or agents are all over the place right now. They're trying to cover a lot of bases. And now, Strawhat Pirates are now getting the aggression to push into the B side.
Yeah, with that null commando, whatever that is for the Killjoy, Walang nakabantay dito except for Shaky with a Spectre. Shaky A means a lot of ground, but still doesn't get the second because he was taken down by Randris already. But then still an opportunity to get the win because your Prophecy was able to take down Lloyd. Now, I think for the rest of the members, Bazaar together with a KO is actually flanking and a great reveal with that. Prophecy gets 3 in the 4th with a Blade Storm. So crispy from Prophecy.
Grabe, I think he has prophesized this 4Ks from his Blade Storm. Kutsilyo. Grabe, talas niyan. Tinamaan niya ng maigi. And again, it's not only coming from Prophecy. The Recon Bolt gave him a lot of info. Alam niya, dalawa yun nandun, ginamit niya. He used that info to perfection, Tonan.
Yeah, it wasn't just a prophecy of his own. With the assistance of Kozar, nagkaroon siya ng prophetic moment doon. I will get that 4K with this Blade Storm. And that's what we love about the Valorant, right? All of the skills. It's not just for yourself, but it's also for the rest of your team members. And if you have a support like Kozar, really pulling off all of these shots for Prophecy, then parang you feel more confident within the map. Because if you are doing it by yourself, parang meron ka mga reservations eh. But at this point, ELK Esports, they're showing Strawhat Pirates how it's done. But still, it's not yet done for Strawhat Pirates because they want to go to A. They have the spike near here, but let's see what will happen.
Yes, and right now, Prophecy is right there behind the box. And talagang may aggregation. They're pushing both sides. They're just pushing from the garden. Prophecy takes out Penetrator. Ang bilis ng takedowns ng ALK Esports, getting a total of 3 kills quickly. And Kwasa takes out Scent right there with another headshot. Ang natira na lang po si Azuma. Asa si Azuma? Nasa kabilang side. Nasa B side siya. Sasabihin siguro ng mga Straw Hat Pirates, "Oy, nasaan ka na? Tapos na kami dito." Ay, nako. Grabe. It happens, guys. But this is actually a testament as to how ALK Esports
30 seconds
is very good at their defense. Tingnan mo si Kwasa getting a lot of kills and the other players as well right there at the garden pa lang.
Yeah, and I loved how that happened also because the KO had an opportunity to peek out kasi nagre-reload din dito si Quasar eh. So, pagka-reload
10
niya,
seconds
okay, I got you fam. Pagka I got you fam niya, they still were able to take the members of Straw Hat Pirates one by one. And out for the hunt is actually Prophecy saying na, okay, we have to take down Izuma para hindi niya ma-save tong Vandal na to for the next round. But, I mean, for that flank, at least for Izuma, he was just really doing his job. Kasi I think that was 2 rounds already that he caught DOS off guard. Once with a tour de force and then another one with a Vandal. As DOS was actually rotating towards A to save or help out one of his teammates. But yun nga eh, sobrang bilis lang talaga nawala ng Straw Hat Pirates dun sa A.
Okay,
Parang
start
1 by
fresh.
1. Parang nagbilang lang tayo ng 1, 2, 3, 4 tapos they're gone.
Oo nga, mabilis ang pangyayari kasi parang may refrag option dun eh kapag tapos matumba yung isang kasama mo. But when that refrag happens, meron kaagad dalawang ulo na lumabas sa parang hindi mo alam kung sino na ipapatayin mo. And you get taken out in the process. Aldrone versus Aldrone, parang nalipad at makikita niya, missed out, and he saw siguro yung legs ni Kwasa doon sa may garden, and he's gonna be pulling back, seeing that there might be some people that are going to be pushing right there at garden. And now Lloyd Dream already there at mid-market, pushing in DOS, trying to see or trying to be a bit more patient, taking out Lloyd Dream with a headshot. And he's gonna be pulling back, seeing right there, baka mamaya may bumalik or may mag-flank sa kanya, and Shaky still at the backside. Going 1v1 and 1v2 gets taken out by Rangris.
DOS actually wants to use the lockdown for the retake. That's why he just really pulled back a little bit, letting the Astra just really fight the 1v1s for himself. But right now, Penetrator holding back this angle. Still, Penzi's the one to win out that round, and nasa likod ng boat house dito, pero Prophecy, alam na. He has prophesied where the last one is. That's why ALK Esports, again, take the 6 6-2 na tayo ngayon.
Defuse the
Excelsior.
spike.
Grabe, 6-2, no? Parang ilang rounds na lang, mag-switch na tayo. And LK Esports is in a very, very comfortable position right now. No? Tingnan mo naman, panalo na kayo, ang taas ng panalo kayo sa first round, ang taas na ng advantage nyo right now in the second round, and you are in the defending position. Na sinabi ko nga sa iyo kanina, Donut, no? Parang in this map, I would want to be starting in the defending position because I know I will be able to defend it, especially during retakes. And ALK Esports doesn't even have to do a retake. They can even shut it down before it even starts. But when they do retake, they have the option. They have the skill also to get that retake. So having that double kind of standard, or in terms of their skill, is very helpful for them.
Definitely, and even when it comes down to these types of plays, right now Prophecy and Epenzi actually get through, and Epenzi actually survives that one. They only one was taken down, and that was Prophecy. And Epenzi, medyo safe and secure siya ngayon dito sa may garden. But the beauty of this is there's still a crossfire set up between Shaky and as well as Bazaar. So kapag pumasok sila dito, medyo tricky pa rin for Strawhat Pirates.
Getting smoked in as well. So pag ganyan, actually, usually, nagro-rotate na kayo. Kasi alam mo na ang dami nang nakabantay. Ang dami nang nasa corners, and you will not be having that advantage as well. But, of course, the ALK Esports are already covering all their grounds as well. Maybe, pag nakita mo na si Dos, narinig niya na meron na nagro-rotate, magre-report na yan. Oy, may nag-rotate na. Check nyo lang dito. But still
30
maintain
seconds
one
left.
of the agents right there at that site. So still, I think magko-commit na sila.
Yep, and that's gonna be Shaky taken down and getting the second against Epenzi. He was so low, but Kozar makes sure na mag-pre-fire lang siya doon through the smoke. That's why Sent nakakamoy na nga na naman siya.
One
And
enemy
even
remaining.
if they push out just to try and bait the plant, Sent was ready in that corner. Amoy na amoy niya.
Grabe. Ngayon yung sinasabi ko, pag sa smokes, palagang kailangan, minsan gusto mong pumasok, paglabas mo, yes, surprise, surprise. And then, Sent gets out with a 2K and getting into a 6-3 for the Straw Hat Pirates. And guys, ang galing naman ng rotation yan. That they had the advantage there, 3 versus 4. They had the disadvantage there, 3 versus 4 sila in the attacking team. But they still managed to get that 1W.
Definitely, and this is what's scary about Straw Hat Pirates as well. Kasi pagdating sa mga plays nila, even if
Take flight.
ang expectation mo kasi magro-rotate ka talaga eh. Kung may smoke na, kung may damage na done to Straw Hat Pirates, but still they don't rotate at all. And Prophecy here with that operator, it is quite scary kasi nakakuha na ng mga magagandang position dito ang Straw Hat Pirates. Even Goss is taken down there.
And that operator might be for naught, especially na-block siya ng gate right there, and the Lloyd Dream also doing some pre-fires as well, and now going in with a very curious corner. You are vulnerable in this position, di ba, Donut? Pero of course, that will be a surprising position as well. Now you can see a Zuma right there at the B lane, and World Divided, or the Cosmic Divide has been activated. Shaky takes out a Zuma after teleporting, and there's gonna be some fires as well, and Penetrator right there in the smoke. And of course, there's gonna be 1v3, ALK Esports being the only one that's gonna be a Pensy, and that's gonna be another point for the Straw Hat Pirates.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunate as well. That Sent went down together with a spike. They weren't able to save that gun, but still they were able to take the win against ALK. And this now forces Straw Hat Pirates, okay, even if they won that, they still want to talk about a good play when it comes to attack. Because now, umiinit na ulit sila eh. Gusto nila yung init, syempre, tuloy-tuloy na. And they're devising a plan right now through the timeout to really make sure. Kasi it's been working for them in terms of the attack, in terms of the push. It's either, yun nga lang, you have people like Quasar and Prophecy in the way. But yun nga, I think the success of that previous round was really the null command and also the smokes, not letting Prophecy take a kill
Mhm.
using the operator. But
Operator.
now that they don't have the null command anymore, right? Ano bang pwede nilang plano?
Kailangan nila ng bagong tricks para makuha yung susunod na win. Kasi again, they are closing up the gap kanina. No, para kanina, 6-2 pa lang yan. Ngayon, 6-4 na siya. And the best that they can do is get into a 6-6 before the switch of the round. Now, of course, as we said, yun nga, parang broken investment na nangyari kanina na si Prophecy has the operator, pero the smokes and the actual push that went in from the Strawhat Pirates, parang natapon lang, parang tinapon mo lang yung yung operator at binigay mo sa kalaban. Parang ganun lang yung nangyari doon. It's actually really, really good push coming in from the Strawhat Pirates.
Yeah, and at this point, syempre, you don't want to give any more rounds to ALK Esports because they want to finish this off with a 6-6, right? Parang mas maganda lang equal because as you mentioned, in terms of win rate, mas mataas talaga pagdating sa defending. So they want to get as much points as they can. Kasi pagdating sa attack dito ng ALK, they know how aggressive Prophecy can be. And with a strong support of Epenzi and Quasar, then it's really probably unstoppable. But now, null command online, Strawhat Pirates actually push through towards the site.
Ay, grabe! No one judge! Judge na naman ang gamit ni Kuwasa ngayon, and in the hands of the right person, it's gonna be super effective. And Jakey takes out Lloydry with a bang as well. Oizuma coming in from mid, gets to take out another one. And this is going to be a 3v3 situation, and Scent is still
You want to
peeking
play?
into the
Let's
garden.
play.
And there you go, Tour de Force is going to be activated by Oizuma, and there's going to be the spike is going to be planted right near the CPU right there. And of course, Randgris still peeking right over there at Hell. Prophecy over there and smoking in, getting the usual positions. ALK Dos takes out Randgris with a headshot. Oizuma, Tour de Force to deal with. It takes out said jumping shot from Prophecy, and that's gonna be the 6-5. One
Last
more
round
point
before
to
the
even
switch.
it out for the Strawhat Pirates before the switch round.
Seth just really knows how to throw in specific utilities at the right time. Kasi yung paranoia na yun, perfect time. Kasi ready na yung ALK Esports together with Prophecy and DOS. Magpipeak out na sila, pero pareha silang na-blind ng paranoia. So, nag-back away sila, allowing more time for Straw Hat Pirates to reposition. So, okay, even if one was taken down in that process, hindi, Seth never moved the muscle. He knows that kapag post-plant tayo. And I think in terms of the discipline now, it's better here in the map of Ascent as compared to Haven, wherein a lot of the members of Strawhat Pirates were taken down one by one during the defense. But Strawhat Pirates ngayon meron na silang good footing pagdating dito sa map ng Ascent. And a possible 6-6 can happen given how Strawhat Pirates have been able to make the rotation so well. Ngayon they're going back to B.
Oo nga, back to B, no? Parang isipin mo na parang they're doing a slow push, and now bumabuelo na sila, ALK DOS going in with the judge into the smoke. Eh, yung sasabi ko sa'yo, di ba? It always reels you in. May smoke, but this is a good angle and a good gun to go into the smoke, because once you activate the judge, then you're going to take a lot of kills as well. And you go activated, going into the site and peeking in. Tignan na lang niya kung merong tao nandun. And ito na po, pumasok na isa. Trigger discipline coming in from ALK DOS, taking out Penetrator, and Quasa takes out Boykin after he dashes in and pulls back again.
And that's what's scary. It's not just gonna be DOS with a judge, right? It's also Quasar. So even if nag-dash in na dun yung Jet, napakasakit nun. Kasi parang nag-dash in siya sakto kung nasan man si Quasar. So now, in terms of Shaky here, getting all of the kills with Scent is the lone member. And ALK Esports gets the last round. Another 7
Switching
to 5.
sides.
Sabi ni Quasar kanina kay sa jet ng Strawhat Pirates, so pag lumipad ka, akin ka. Ayan, tumba gamit pagpasok niya, and that entry was actually thwarted. That 6-6 possibility, no longer a possibility right now for Strawhat Pirates, as they are with a 2-point deficit in the switch round. back to square one ang dalawang teams.
It was just really funny because they didn't really have enough to work with, diba? Pero hindi pag-judge, okay, play tayo close. And yun yung versatility then of the use of ALK Esports when it comes to using weapons. Diba? Kita natin, kaya nilang mag-martial, kaya nilang mag-judge plays. Or even the Bucky, right? With Kosar there, just guarding. Security guard siya ng garden.
Sakto-sakto talaga, no? Parang imagine mo kung gaano ka-effective yung ganong klaseng play and if they keep on continuing that over the next round. But of course, syempre, tingnan mo naman, there's with this switch round, the tides have been turned. There have to be some adjustments as well. And the defending, or rather, the anchor at the B side is going to be Chamber. And tingnan natin kung kaya, or tingnan mo sa dami ng agents sa A side, which is the usual side that the pistol round or the attacking team in the pistol round goes in, is going to be defended quite well. Tignan natin.
In the smokes though, but throws in the shock bolt to try and slow down. Still, walang nakuha dun sa recon bolt niya. Probably a little bit of a miss. But a misdirection as well for ALK because they try to push out. Nakikita niya yung ulo. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a frenzy fight. No penetrator able to take down one, but DOS, an immediate trade for him.
Yan, okay. Grabe naman to, donut. Pistol round pa lang, mainit na kagad. And you can see, he's already planting. Lloyd Dream gets wall banged by a Penzi. And gets, talagang grabe yung pistol play dito ng Lloyd Dream. Getting 3Ks indeed. And Sent takes out DOS. And this is going to be a 7-6 match, or a 7-6 in terms of the points. Effective defense coming in from the Strawhat Pirates.
Yeah, when it comes to dismantling post-plant positions, dun magaling din ang Straw Hat Pirates. Kasi, when it comes to the positions that ELK were defending, easy pick-off sila. Once a paranoia comes in, once there's a flash from KO, immediately you get blinded and you don't really know how to secure the kills that way. And it was actually Lloyd being able to take the first one down that snowballed them to get this round. And at this point, diba, if you're already down 5-7, then you want to be able to gain that pistol round for yourself. And when they win this, of course, syempre, you have all of the guns going forward. And going forward as well as here, Izuma. Naghihintay lang.
Yeah, and yun po, dahan-dahan lang talaga, no? At getting more info is really, really crucial, especially if you are in the if you are in the attacking team, no? Kailangan alam mo kung nasaan yung point of least resistance para makapag-push ka. And this angle is very, very interesting right now. You can see Shaky getting the refrag after Sen takes out the Penzi. And now, you can see Izuma knows where the opponents are and tries to get some bangs in. But, of course, Shaky is right there in a very, very safe position.
Oh, no.
He knows.
Teleport's ready.
Nakita narikon tinamaan ng headshot. And it's going to be ALK Esports with 3 agents left versus the 4 agents left for Strawhat Pirates.
Yeah, and this is going to be quite challenging for AOK. DOS takes a lot of damage. Izuma sprays them down, gets Quasar. But the problem is he has already dashed to the side. Able to take down one, pero 5 HP na lang siya. Isang fragment. And now he doesn't have anything else because his all of his utilities are nullified. And Izuma comes in at the right moment. 7-7. Lahat ng ascent matches natin very close, ah.
Super close nga, no? Another sale is gonna be here. And of course, you can see right now, guys, they're trying to catch up. Strawhat Pirates is going in for the kill. And with this kind of a stalwart defense that they have right now, they're evening it out. Sabi nga natin kanina, no, mas madali, mas maganda ang advantage mo pag nasa defensive view. And Strawhat Pirates is taking that advantage.
When it comes to that offense, however, they want to go straight for mid. They want to go fast, actually. But what they don't know is there's an Omen just sitting behind the smoke. Hindi siya nakita ng drone. Kaya may possibility for them to get the kills. And at the same time, Straw Hat Pirates, they also have a judge here for Azuma. So there's a probable another guard moment here in B. Pero
One
wala
enemy
na. Nakuha na
remaining.
nila lahat ng kills. That's why they're going straight to A.
Grabe to, no? Dire-diretso na. And of course, Straw Hat Pirates is a bit slowed down right now, especially with pag nalagyan mo na ng magandang baril tong ALK, maganda rin ang gagawin nila para manalo sila, no? Kasi parang ay hindi napansin natin kanina sa previous matches nila or previous map instead, no? Na parang nilagyan mo na ng Vandal, ito na. ALK is gonna be popping off. They have the tools of the trade that they are very comfortable with, and they're just gonna run with it.
Yeah, and running away with that win with just one casualty. So most of them will still have a
Right here.
complete buy. But this time,
Right here.
Straw Hat Pirates, they were left with
Revealing
just using
edge.
the judge. This time they have more complete weaponry coming into this round. Pero easily taken down yung recon bolt nila, which was supposed to be for Azuma as he wants to push out here in B main.
Right, and going in to the next, to the B side, ALK DOS is trying to go back and forth with that match. Rangris takes out ALK Prophecy and Kwasa takes out Penetrator. And right there at the mid, Epenzi is going in and moving out, and they're rotating to the A side. Hindi nila alam si Seth nakabantay dyan. Bam! One down! Seth takes one down and gets taken back or taken out with a revenge kill coming in from Epenzi. Azuma takes out Shaky and gets backstabbed by Kwasa right there near the garden. It's gonna be 2v1. Hinahanap nila kung nasaan si Kwasa. And of course, or Rangris is right there, and they're already planting.
player standing.
Oh, nice takedown by Rangris, taking out Kwasa. It's gonna be Epenzi. Alam niya. Oh, shock dart! Nope, it's not gonna connect. This is going to be a time play, Donut. Tignan lang natin kung back and forth sila. Sayaw-sayaw! Tignan natin kung makaka-hit. And that's gonna be Epenzi getting the headshot in that dance between ALK Esports and Straw Hat Pirates with a 9-7.
Ang ganda nun kasi he was already stuck in that situation and he can't really do anything about it. He can go towards hell, pero may chance na makita siya dun eh. So that's why, okay, you might be there, but there's also pressure when it comes to time for Rangris to defuse the spike, right? So I'll just use that. I'll just run up. Diba, nagchacha sila parehas.
Right here.
Pero pagdating dun sa last dance, sobrang wide peak na nakuha niya yung kill. And that's actually what's great about ALK as well. They know how to pick their advantage as pagdating dito sa aim battles nila, sa aim duels.
Sakto talaga, no? And this was actually, this is going to be another round wherein the ALK Esports will be trying to get another push in. Dashing in as well will be Prophecy into the smoke, and Wasa takes out Penetrator and Shaky with Void Rim. That's going to be another null command, going to be activated. Another one checking in those corners. Spike is going to be planted, and Azuma is going to be in for a surprise. Nope, but that's going to be not connecting. There's going to be just 2 Straw Hat Pirates left. And of course, he's going to be going around. Tour de Force is going to be equipped. Tignan natin kung matamaan niya yun, no? Kasi mukhang medyo disadvantage na talaga yung Straw Hat Pirates ngayon. Kahit nakaka-Tour de Force pa yan. Look at that crossfire. Kitang-kita mo kung saan sila nakatingin. Isang tingin lang, sabog ang mukha mo dyan. Tingnan, ayun na. Oh, yan! Yan sinasabi ko eh. Dahan-dahan lang. Even though meron siyang Tour de Force, wala. That's not gonna be helpful. And that's gonna be a flawless win. For ALK Esports. Five of the agents are surviving right there.
Yun nga, and when it comes down to attack, at least for the next round, they have the Cosmic Divide. They also have the Hunter's Fury and the Lockdown for the Killjoy, for DOS here, to take away space from Straw Hat Pirates. But still, a big win for that previous round was actually yung Null Command from the KO. That gives them a lot of room Kaya nga din, kahit may headhunter doon si Izuma, kahit din may tour de force siya, if you're locked down like that, then probably you can't really do anything about this. Lloyd, however, with that movement, is able to dodge two of those hunters' fury arrows, but Doss immediately takes down Randris.
That's going to be quite a good trade or quite a good exchange of shots right there. And of course, tingnan mo yung smoke, no? Ang daming smokes na nangyari. Meron pang Cosmic Divide. Medyo hirap na makahanap ng angles right there. ALK Doss takes out Lloyd team right there in the corner. And that's Izuma takes out Epensi while he's trying to pick out the mid position. Izuma takes out another one in the form of Quasa right there at the smoke. And Shaky, oh my gosh, takes out Sant in the mid. Pakita mo, it's gonna be 2v2. And there's gonna be an encounter. And Doss! Grabe, rest back yun. Ang dami mong pinatumba. Ako naman papatumba sa'yo. And Penetrator being the only one from the Strawhat Pirates. No.
Yeah, but right now, Penetrator actually wins that 1v1 there in mid. Allows him to get 11 HP. He is quite damaged. So, as Doss. And even wins! Penetrator gets the duel and the clutch for Straw Hat Pirates. A good showing from them once they knew that the spike was revealed. The rest of the members there just gathered around mid, made sure that the spike cannot be picked up by ALK Esports.
That's right. And now there's going to be a timeout that's going to be coming in from the Straw Hat Pirates. And this is actually quite a good strategy. Because tingnan mo naman, no? 10-8 na, guys. Even though you won with that last matchup, that's by a hair. That's cutting it close. Yung previous win ng ALK Esports, they had a flawless win. That's, kumbaga, ang laking difference, no? And yung econ coming in from that win is not gonna be as rewarding. Kasi nawalan kayo, napatumba yung ibang mga teammates mo, mawawalan sila ng mga barrel. So they have to spend more. So, again, still, may advantage pa rin yung ALK Esports. Aside from the points, they also are still motivated in terms of their previous win from the previous map. No? Imagine mo kung nasa posisyon ka nila, isang win na lang, close out na natin to. That's it. Diba?
Yeah.
Donut?
Yeah, definitely. Kasi probably yun yung reason bakit nag-timeout din dito ang Straw Hat Pirates. Kasi they might get the win, but they don't really have enough. Look at the buy of Randris. Even though he's a top fragger, and even if he brings in a lot of rewards through all of his skills, he's just equipped with a Guardian and half armor. So it's still not enough. But Lloyd Dream at least has the Blade Storm already. Nakapag-collect siya ng orbs with the kills that he was able to gain. Pero I don't really think that's enough. Kasi in terms of the aggression, parang they're just being shut down here. And actually, Epensi, they know that there are 3 here in A. An immediate rotation called for ALK Esports. Pero mabilis din yung rotation dito ni Randris.
Oh, and right now, kita mo, that's kind of a bait right there. And they're still picking the mid, doon sa may garden location. And now, Izuma being the only one, he's gonna be possibly pulling back right now. And a dash coming in from Prophecy. He's trying to see where is the location of Izuma. Izuma, while being the only one, gets to take out 1, gets to take out 2, under gun. And this is going to be a 3v5 situation. Nakapag-rotate na ang karamihan ng mga Straw Hat Pirates into the B side.
Yeah, that was just quick in terms of the rotation of Straw Hat Pirates. They did not expect Izuma to just really stand their ground there pagdating sa B site. Kasi wala na nagawa eh. They took down Prophecy, they also took down Kazar, and Doss is down. All of the fraggers for ALK are down. It's just left to Epenzi and Shaky. They're just really clawing their way to the other site. Pero si Lloyd Dream kasi nakapag-flank na rin. So I'm not really sure if they really have enough time anymore. Gets a headshot with the Blade Storm and knows that one is there, and a beautiful 2K and a flawless round for Straw Hat Pirates, making sure konti na lang 10-10 na.
Oo nga. Konti na lang 10-10 na. Kanina nakapag-flawless yung ALK Esports. Now, it's their time to go in with another flawless, and now with that quote-unquote save round para sa mga semi-buy round mula sa ALK Esports, they now go with a kind of a save round for this round. Kasi tingnan mo naman, puro sheriff na lang. There's a possibility, there's a high possibility that this is going to be a 10-10, but this depends on the picks.
Definitely, and Prophecy here just uses the Blade Storm to cover ground. Pero, okay, nagkaroon ng dodge when it comes to that 0 point. An attempt to peek out mid, but this is going to be quite scary because all of them are there. Even here's the updraft there by the Jet. Does it again and is rewarded with a kill against Quasar.
Grabe yun, no? Penetrator getting a headshot right there. And also Azuma doing the work, taking out Shaky as well. LK Prophecy going in with a Sheriff and a bunch of smokes. Double Sheriffs and Penetrator takes out another one. They are getting another flawless round. And as we said, the high chance proves to be a quite certainty to get to 10-10 with that amount of firepower coming in from the Strawhat Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to the firepower, it's also the positions. You must know how to use that rifle well. And I think what really gave that round to Straw Hat Pirates was the immediate rotation and the immediate help uh, to the KO who needed it the most. Kasi alam mo yun, pag nag-flash out ka ng ganun and you're able to get the kill and you confirm actually that there's more, yung mabilis na response system for Straw Hat Pirates are what's making them win this. Yung mga immediate rotations nila to be, 'di ba? And even helping out the chamber there who's anchoring the site. Yun yung quick reaction, the fast response makes them win all of these rounds. And ALK, they also have to be quick on their feet. They have to be quick-witted pagdating sa pag-counter dito ng Straw Hat Pirates. Kasi they were on a roll at first when it comes to the attack, pero nakakabisado na sila dito ng Straw Hat eh.
Nababasa na sila. They have to change something right here, and they have to be a little bit more unpredictable. Kasi makikita mo na nakabantay na eh. Parang alam na nila kung saan sila mag-peek and get those kills as well. And you know, it's known that the Azuma is already anchored to the B side. So parang yun na lang yung kailangan mo problemahin. And that's a very, very nice recon bolt right there. Ganda ng angle na sumakto lang doon. And now, we're seeing a concentration of the ALK players going into the B side as well, going into the Owl drone, taking out those corners, and getting taken out in the process.
And when it comes to really checking all of these corners, ALK, they want to be careful about this. And also, pagdating dun sa destroy ng trap using the shock bolt, that's very, very vital for them. Kasi they've been slowed down by Azuma a lot of times already. And he doesn't back down. Kahit na may nanos farm na malapit na sa akin, sige, I'll still be able to keep my position in terms of the defense.
This is gonna be quite a match right here. They're just slowing down a bit. This is a kind of a slow push, even rotating and going into the middle side as well. Check mo pa rin kung may nagpipeak doon, and you can see Dream going in with an op right there, peeking into the garden. Nihintay na lang niya may pumasok doon. And Prophecy, as we can see right here through the wall, is waiting. And pag peek na dyan, delikado yan. And that's gonna be smoke as well. Double smoke. It is going to be a bit fast push right here, and Sent being the only one right there takes out Prophecy. It gets taken out by Quasa, and you know, Penetrator is going to be taken out Shaken. It's going to be 4v3 right now. Hunter's Fury, where is it going? Let's see. And of course, Lloyd Dream takes out Quasa. Dust doing the 2Ks right there, and Fancy is now planting. Donut 2v3 na to. Ay, 2v2 kasi natitira na lang, baka mamatay pa.
Yeah, and now the lockdown in play and them trying to bait out Randris and Azuma make it happen for Straw Hat Pirates. Napaka-chaotic ng round na yun, but Straw Hat Pirates made it happen. Actually, the MVP for that was really the null command given by Straw Hat Pirates kasi wala nang magamit dun ang team ng ALK Esports during the push. They just really had to buy a lot of time. When it comes down to the plant though, na-delay din. That allowed a lot of the members of Straw Hat Pirates to close in on them and make sure to pincer when and once the time was right. And now, ALK, they're left with Spectres,
here.
Marshall, and a Sheriff.
Deep,
Not
right
really
here.
sure this is enough to stop that defense power of Straw Hat.
Oo nga, this could be quite a good match indeed. 11-10 na po, no? Tingnan natin. And they are now trying to do a slow push. They have been doing this quite a lot for ALK Esports, but have been thwarted in terms of the defense of the Straw Hat Pirates time and time again. Sinabi na nga natin na medyo mas madali ng onte mag-defend and get those points in, and Straw Hat Pirates capitalizes on that advantage.
Definitely. Plus, pagdating dito, no, you know what? Azuma never moved the muscle. He was just always a defending agent here in B. But it just works for them. And they just let the rest of the members of Straw Hat Pirates get the kills. Just like Lloyd Dream was able to take down one with the operator. Tapos yun, confirm pa that DOS is actually there. And ready sila dito pag nag-push sila towards P.
I mean, they get all their info right now, and they might push into B, but they can see that mukhang andito pa rin si Azuma, and he gets taken down right there from the corner, and Penetrator
30 seconds left.
uses the grenade yet again to slow down that push, and you can see Epenzi going in and picking up the Vandal from the corpse of Azuma right there. And Lloyd Dream is trying to peek out right there in the mid, take out one of the guys, and there you go, gets taken out in the process.
10
Shaky.
seconds left.
No, this is gonna be a plant or a semi-plant. There you go.
One
That's
enemy
gonna be
remaining.
They don't have
4
time.
seconds,
Last player
no
standing.
more.
They have to take the kill.
Dude.
Oh!
Oh, what an upset! You know, Donut.
Match
You know how
point.
many seconds it takes to plant that the spike? It's around 3 seconds, if I'm correct. And
Yeah, 3
when
to
you-
4 seconds, and they were just out of time.
Oh man.
Ang ganda
Grabe.
ng pressure na pinakita ng Straw Hat Pirates doon. Every time they attempted the plant, may biglang magsho-show up doon. Hello, Omen. Yes, they take down one. Pero still, a lot of the members of Straw Hat Pirates, they can come from stairs, they can come from that lane. So, they weren't really secure. Kahit na nandun na sa kanilang site, they still weren't secure kasi wala naman silang spike plant.
Grabe, no? Parang this is actually looking quite like
Down.
a Straw Hat game. But now going into 3v3 with those effective trades, and Benzi going in and capitalizing on that cosmic divide. Wala masyadong
I can't
info,
use
and it's
that.
gonna be put down. Lloyd Dream peeking right now, and Spike is being planted and going in with the knife right there. And he knows there's someone right there. And the guard, Epenzi, is going to be right on
player
City,
standing.
picking out
One
and
enemy
taking out
remaining.
Seth, taking out 2 of the ALK members, and gets down. This is going to be 11-12 for ALK Esports, and the chance, a very, very real chance. All right, the
Defenders
Straw Hat
win.
Pirates, I'm sorry, in getting that win, 2-1-1. Guys, that's it. No, don't natin mo, umaabot yung Straw Hat Pirates for a 1-1. Ang laking disadvantage nila, 6-2 kanina, tapos daan-daan nilang inakyat, and a very, very good defense as well for the Straw Hat Pirates, getting that 1-1 in their spot. There's going to be a game 3.
Yeah, I mean, the last round, ALK tried their best to contain a lot of the utilities, and even when it comes to the duels, diba? They were just really focused on fighting. But that last fight, DOS lost the duel against because he was too eager. But yun nga, hindi na nga siya nakita doon ni Sent. But if he just really waited and become more patient, if he had become more patient, then it would have been a fight towards overtime. But still, Straw Hat Pirates, they win Ascent. And di ba ang mga Ascent battles natin, laging close fight. And that was actually a hair raiser of a fight between the two teams.
Yes, that's right. And of course, guys, if you're just watching, you're watching the National Grassroots program, and we are now going for Game 3. Okay, when we come back, it's gonna be Straw Hat Pirates versus the ALK Esports for the last map and for the glory or a chance to get to the finals. When we come back, we'll be having some more Valorant action. We'll be back in a few. And we are back to the National Grassroots Program Valorant Tournament. I'm Excelsior PH and with me is Donut. And if you remember, grabe yung pagbalik ng Strawhat Pirates doon sa previous match nila against ALK Esports. They were down by so many points and nakabalik sila, especially during their defending position right there, Donut, no?
Yeah, it all came down to their pistol round. But it was a 7-5, but immediately equalized to a 7-7. ALK, they tried their best, especially during the buy rounds. But, I mean, economy was in shambles for them. So every time they have an opportunity to strike back in terms of the attack, hindi lang enough eh. Syempre, you need to be able to use all of your rifles in full gear para makakuha ka ng win. But unfortunately, at least Strawhat Pirates gets a first point. So it's a 1-1 and we're going to game number 3.
Yeah, game number 3 na to. Ito na ba yung return of the comeback ng Straw Hat Pirates? Or will it be a chance to redeem himself from dropping the ball for ALK Esports right there at the second map node? So again, whoever wins this will be facing the Ragnar team right there. Of course, tignan natin kung sino makakapunta sa finals. Ano ba yung last map na pinili ng ating mga players right here?
We're actually going to Icebox after 2 maps na mainit-init. Dito tayo magko-cool down sa mapa ng Icebox. Pero take note, di siya cool down. Kasi, you know, this is a dual heavy map. When it comes down to picking out mid, when it comes down to going to A, and even capturing B, di ba? Ang dami mong duels na kailangan i-take on before you get to plant a spike. And this is where I think most of the reliance to the chamber will come in. That's why we're seeing both of these teams, ALK and as well as Straw Hat Pirates, really select the chamber.
May chamber sila, parehas na merong possible na Sova, parehas na merong... Parang it looks like quite a... Parang mirror match na. Wait lang. Chamber, check. Sova, check. Jet, check. Viper, check. Oh, tama. Mirror match nga. So it's gonna be a mirror match. A bunch of doppelgangers. Parang, parang stick to the lore ng ng Valorant, no, going against their own doppelgangers as well. So tingnan natin kung sino mas magaling gumamit sa mga each of these agents. And alam mo yung mahirap dito para sa akin,
choose your agent.
Donut sa Icebox, is when you do try and go to mid, nakikita mo the usual is you get blocked off with an ice in kitchen. Pag nasa ka naman, mag-push ka naman sa A and you have that chamber already activated and already at peak performance, hindi ka mahihirapan ka rin mag-defend kasi peak out mo lang, sabog ka agad. And also, again, as you said, there's a lot of corners as well that you have to check. So you really have to be vigilant and check your corners, kundi doon ka rin pwede mapatumba ng kalaban.
Definitely, at playground din to. You know, the specific picks that we saw, it's very common for players, right, to be selecting this because it's very effective. And if you're fighting for that last score line, why not go through the ones that are conventional? You have the jet and playground to the jet. The updrafts give you a lot of space. The dash out will give you cover to where you need to be. And then for the rest of the members, we saw this earlier in Breeze, right? In the first match, that Viper gives you a lot of coverage with that toxin screen. So we can just all see here, may mga differences pagdating sa agent selection nila. Pero ngayon nga, sabi mo, this is gonna be medyo diff. Pagdating sa strats, pagdating sa skill. And we'll see it first here because ALK are starting off their attack here in B.
Grabe, no? So going in with this next map, there's gonna be an aggregation of the players. And, oh wow, Prophecy takes out Lloyd Dream. That doppelganger is gonna be put down 1v1. And there you go, grabe. Jump talaga na parang ninja moves gamit ni Penetrator right there with the Viper. And DOS gets taken out from behind with the headshot. Spike down in at the B side. Iikot-ikot lang sila dyan sa yellow box, and Rangris also peeking at as well. There you go, talk screen blocking their sides, and let's see if this is going to be an effective push right now with the Pansy going right there at the left corner.
Yeah, and even though there's a wall, it's actually too straight when it comes to blocking that spike from being planted. So ngayon, that's why Rangris is able to take one through the smoke. And as they push out, actually Shaky uses the headhunter dam. So, and Penzi takes down Rangris. So Izuma na lang ang natitira dito against 2. And he spots out 1, but they're just playing chase at the moment. Mataya-taya kung sino na lang unang mataya dito. Pero ang taya is si Izuma. Penzi takes him down, and ALK Esports take the pistol round.
Grabe, no? ALK Esports is going to be going out with guns blazing right now. Ang ganda ng setup nila doon, no? Pabalik-balik lang with also going in with the talk screen, going in with the effective dash into the box as well, to the yellow box as well, and getting that skill while being slowed down. And Prophecy did his work right there. And now going in to the A side or the second round right here, Plaza is going to recon and get some positions while Shaky takes out Rangris right there at mid. So talagang nakadahan-dahan yung takedown, and Izuma takes his head, or takes one head out as well from his side of the board.
Yeah, and just unfortunate because DOS was the one who was taken down, and there was an opportunity to get a heal on towards the chamber. But still, you have to be wary about the flank as well, because you see here Sent, he's just walking through, and if they don't really look back, there's an opportunity to get 2K, and then he does, but it's just him remaining, and Penzi makes sure that he doesn't get anything else apart from that 2K, and ALK, they take 2.
Grabe yung backstab shenanigans ni Sent. Doon, naka-takedown siya ng dalawa, pero nag-iisa na lang siya natira. And of course, mabilis tong very agile tong ALK Esports, knowing what's happening right now, and with that kind of awareness, they do have a takedown and get that win for the second round.
So this is where the Sage can really come into play. Kasi, alam mo yun, after a little bit of damage taken for Shaky, diba, immediately, dapat mag-heal na si DOS, pero DOS was just taken down. Probably a little bit more confidence shown kasi, syempre, may buy kami, so I can take down at least 1 or 2. But DOS here, is he gonna be able to take down 1? Lloyd doesn't really catch DOS just yet. Slowed, however, the rest of the members of ALK, they push forward and try to get probably the Vandal away. But Sant is here to take down Epenzi, who was just lurking around. Sabi niya, uy, anong ginagawa mo dyan?
Grabe, no? Grabe yung takedown ni Sent doon. Parang galaw-galaw naman. And he gets the effective takedown with Plaza also taking out Izuma and DOS with the headshot to Lloyd Dream. Right there at the ropes. Nako, anong ginagawa mo dyan? Yan ang anong ginagawa mo dyan. Parang, he he's a hanging monkey just to get
Spike
killed right
down
there.
A.
And Rangris takes out Kwasa right there. This is going to be an effective push yet again. And with 3 of the ALK Esports still
enemy
remaining right in heaven, gets taken out as well with Rangris being getting headshotted. Isa na lang po natira. ALK DOS gets taken out as well by Sent. Nako, 1v2. Tingnan natin kung kaya ito ni Sent.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, Sent was able to take Prophecy, who actually just rotated there towards the top. Pero nakita din niya dito si Shaky. Naku po, and Sent gets the 4K. What a clutch from him to get that round. Diba? It was just him remaining, but ALK all had the best positions already. Pero yun nga eh, if you're not vigilant about Sent, right? Diba, the last map, Sent just showed us how it is to be an Omen. And now, Sent is showing us, ito ang Battle Sage.
Napakita niya ang Battle Sage. No? Nag-iisa na lang siya pero nakabawi pa rin. No? Rest back para sa kanyang napatumbang mga kasama. No? And now, going into the next round, we're seeing that they might be going and push. They might be going for a push for the B side. And now you can see FNC going in with a preparation for the push right here. Lloyd Dream peeking out into the box. And andyan po, ang dami niyan, guys. Dahan-dahan ka lang dyan, Lloyd Dream.
There's also a slow, so Lloyd Dream is able to dash away at least. But there's a Viper's Pit provided by ALK to give them cover. But it's not really a safe space. Kasi yung wall na pwede nilang ilagay dyan, diba? It could just be taken down immediately. So ngayon, naghahanap sila ng ibang space to take away. Kasi, alam mo yung delikado eh. Kahit na i-bait out nila yung spike plant nila, pwede silang i-push out dyan.
Pwede nga, no? And ito, a Viper's Pit already activated. And now, again, yun na naman si Penetrator, jumping shot. And he's just gonna get taken down while he goes down from that second floor. And Lloyd Dream is now peeking in with the Bulldog. Mukhang bulag-bulaga na tayo dito. Lloyd Dream takes out Prophecy, and Kwasa gets a refrag as well. And now, Azuma is going with a slow, very, very slow flank right here. Tignan natin kung magiging effective siya as a flanker. Ayun, katabi na niya. Oh! FNC takes out Azuma. And that's gonna be another one for ALK Esports with 3-1.
Yeah, great recover for ALK Esports to use the Viper's Pit to give them cover. And then ang ginawa nila, hindi agad sila nagplant ng spike. They wanted to wait at the best moment to do so. Kapag naisip na ng Strawhat Pirates, nagro-rotate na sila. Kasi the rest of the members of Strawhat Pirates, they moved away near that. And then once they were planting the spike, that's when Strawhat Pirates, si Penetrator was just really jumping out of the way. Kosar was ready, and he is always ready for those types of things. Kaya nakakatakot din dito if Strawhat Pirates don't really gain enough ground dito sa may A site. It's a B site, and now they're going back. This is that's what's scary about ALK. They're not afraid to get these fight.
Grabe, no? And Azuma gets to take out ALK DOS with a tour de force. He's trying to get more positions right now. Medyo mahirap makahanap ng good vantage point with all the smokes and all the blocks and all the walls going in right here. And Shaky gets to check, or he's trying to check if there's another rotation or another flank right there, and Prophecy takes out Azuma. Pero of course, naka-valuable traits na si Azuma, no? Nakadalawa na siya doon. And Prophecy, right from that frame, takes out his doppelganger. Another one getting into 3Ks right now. Hindi pa sila nakaka-plant. They're just going in with a gunfight right now, Donut.
Yeah, because they don't really know where the rest of the members are, but Prophecy is out for the ace. But still, even though there's no ace, they still get the win if Enzi takes down the last one. And that's a great showing for ALK Esports.
Another one, di ba? Para ka sa another one, di ba? Isa lang, they're just really going with the gunplay right here, Donut. No? Parang lot of they have the same lineup, so they know that they are expecting that there's going to be lots of obstacles, and lots of blocks and lots of smokes. And through all that smoke, you have to find the right angle to get those shots in. And now you can see Epensi going in and putting himself right there in the middle for a possible flank and just guarding the way right there. Well, Azuma is speaking right now. Hunter's Fury already being activated. Tignan natin kung may malatamaan. Wasa takes out Penetrator right from the bottom, and that's gonna be one down for the Strawhat Pirates. Lloyd Dream going in and picking in with the Blade Storm, and tignan natin kung may pansatamaan ng kutsilyo.
Uy, ready doon si Rangers. Sabi niya, medyo sketchy dito sa may mid. Kasi bakit naka-on yung, bakit naka-activate yung smoke dito ng Viper? That's why, at least, they equalize the situation. Even Lloyd Dream actually gets shaky. But while everything else is happening, they're ready for this plan.
Right, Hunter's Fury coming in from Rangris, having a team kill, taking out Sent right there. Anong sabi siguro, anong ginagawa mo? Kasi ang teammate mo ko, bro, and that's gonna be taken down. And Dos right there, coming in from the yellow box, and Prophecy gets to take out Lloyd Dream, last player standing from ALK Esports, and that's gonna be Dos taken out from the yellow box. And again, kumbaga, para may redemption na rin naman doon. Kasi syempre, kahit na nakapatay ka ng isang teammate, nanalo ka pa rin. That's actually going to be a win for you guys.
Yes, sabi ko, na-trade naman kita.
Oo nga.
Na-trade naman kita. Pero actually, yun yung maganda din pagdating kay Rangers, diba, during these retakes. He plays it so slow, but so carefully, but he gets all of the kills. Pagdating sa retake. Kasi Prophecy already had the Blade Storm on, he already took one. Pero from behind was Rangris to secure all of these kills. And akala mo nga din, diba? Because it's a 2v3 already, may sense of comfort na ang ALK. But that was a false sense of comfort kasi ready doon yung Straw Hat Pirates.
Grabe, no? And you can see Azuma defending the B site, and nakikita natin ang dami na 4v1 yan. At no, naglabas pa. Okay, patras na. And there you go, Rendezvous already activated, and he's pulling back. He knows there's a lot of guys right there. Yan pa, may Vice pa na tumama sa second floor. Naninigurado talaga tong ALK Esports, and they're going in and going hard right there, Donut.
Yeah, and they're still trying to handle the spike, but easily revealed there because somebody destroyed that block of a wall. And at this moment, Prophecy is wild yet again, but Lloyd actually gets a kill. Grabe yun. He was baited out by that judge shot, but Epensi strikes back with 2K, getting a 3 actually. And he's just alone here in the side. Even who runs out of bullets, unfortunate. But it's up to Shaky now. Nobody knows where he is. So it will leave the rest of the members of Straw Hat Pirates looking wherever to find him.
30 seconds left.
Pero they already have the spike. So it's up to him. Kaya niya maka-clutch. Hindi niya maka-clutch kasi Lloyd is there. Perfect moment to get that kill.
Grabe yun. Natira na lang. No? Pero again, ang ganda ng 3Ks ng Vipers, ng Viper ng ALK Esports. It's not gonna be enough. And now, going in to the next round, ALK Esports is Strawhat Paris is now trying to catch up, man. Dahan-dahan lang nila ginagawa ang defense nila, and you can see Azuma is doing the work, the grunt of the work right there at the B side. And magbabago na ba sila? Is Azuma going to go and block or guard that mid side, knowing that most of the positionings are going to be coming in from the mid side with Viper? But now we can see a kind of aggression going into the A side as well. So alam nila, nag-out-drone na, sigurado wala ng tao doon. So are they going to flank, or are they going head-on against the push of ALK Esports in the A side?
Yeah, they want to be sure, but Shaky was too distracted by the Viper that he spotted out. But right now the distraction, is it going to be enough here if Penzi takes down one Stent strikes back in the trade? But at the moment, he is being a battle sage that everybody wants him to be, but Kazar, he takes Sent down. It's just down to the rest available, but Penetrator using the monkey bars to play with his food. Dos here. He hears everything else, but the the opponents are playing with him. That's why Penetrator gets the kill, and it's a 4-4.
Grabe yung wallbang. Pag nasa nest ka na, tapos alam mong 3v1 na, medyo lost cause na yun eh. Kasi alam mo, wallbangable yung nest eh. And that's gonna be quite a hard position to be in. And now, Strawhat Pirates catches up by having 4-4. As part of the defensive, or as having to defend against the very aggressive plays coming in from ALK Esports.
And when it comes to the aggression, yes, they do have the answer. Pero, alam mo yun, kulang din sila in terms of the follow-through. Well, yeah, I mean, probably for that last round because they were on a save. That's probably why they didn't really get the kills that they need. And now, Viper spit online, even though Prophecy has already climbed up. Set. Sabi niya, habang naghahanap ka dyan, ikaw ang mahanap ko. He even takes down the second Kazar strikes. But still, Izuma with that operator seems so unstoppable. Does have the rest, however. So this might be a game changer for this round.
Naka-peak na si Dos doon sa may corner, no? Kasi mukhang na mako-corner na siya doon. And
One
now,
enemy remaining.
nakatumalikod right at the same time. He takes out Azuma right behind, and that's good. That's called a coordinated effort. And wow, nakita natin overview yun, no? Kita mo, right at the moment tumalikod si Dos at na-take out na si Azuma, doon nag-take advantage si Sent, no? Grabe. Ganda na nga lang. Ganda ng performance nila ngayon.
Timing is everything pagdating dito. So even if you're trying to play it very, very careful, pagdating mo talaga sa A-site, because it's called the maze, right? Hindi mo alam kung saan magagaling yung mga opponents mo. And that's why Strawhat Pirates take that to their advantage. And with this though, Hunter's Fury used but not really abused to get the kill. So now, they're still left with nothing at this point. Nakasave na naman dito ang ALK.
Grabe, mukhang dahan-dahan talaga ang pag sa mga ganitong matches, medyo alanganin ka na. With also Penetrator taking out Plaza as he goes right there in the corner, and defensive as well takes up Azuma. Oh, tignan mo si Sent habang nandun lang sa mid, pinatumpa niya si FNC, and also reses Azuma right there. It's going to be a 4v3 right now, Donut.
4v3 for ALK though. Is the rest gonna be worth it for Quasar? Yes, at least it does, because DOS gets a kill. They each have weapons to use, but Sent uses the great weapon for his advantage. It gets a 3k. Grabe, Sent is really popping off, not just in the previous map, but also here in Icebox. You would really assume, okay, it's getting cold, but Sent is on fire when it comes to these kills.
Grabe naman to si Sent, no? Talagang heaven sent na siya ngayon sa kanilang papanalo. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang panalo. Alam mo, feeling ko na sa team kill kanina, parang nabuhay siya. Hoy, bakit mo pinatay? Tapos maya-maya, tuloy-tuloy na siyang nakakapatay ng mga kalaban. Grabe yung kanyang performance and comeback as well. So, 6-4 na tayo with Strawhat Pirates. ALK Esports needs to catch up to a possible closeout with 6-6. And this is going to be a crucial match again. ALK DOS takes out Azuma with a wallbang and a headshot.
Yeah, and these are the opening kills that they need, especially when it comes to attack. Kasi napakahirap pag kulang na sila, tapos they went to A. Ang nangyayari kasi, all of the grounds and all of the corners are already watched by ALK Esports. Sorry, by Strawhat Pirates. So when they come in and they're short of people pagdating sa push, sobrang laki ng disadvantage nila. Not unless we see here Prophecy really pop off as the Jet. But at the moment kasi he's bruised. We haven't really seen much from him when it comes to the Blade Storm. Kasi probably natatakot sila eh. If they showed so much confidence in Ascent, tapos nag-tip off yung balance papunta sa Strawhat Pirates, syempre you play a little bit reserved.
Oh, medyo mabagal-bagal na nga sila ngayon. Medyo reserved na nga, as you said, no? Kasi and if you have a bit more confidence right now in going in as well, it could be Penetrator getting one kill, taking out DOS.
Spike
And
down
andun sila,
A.
mabilis yung push nila. And they also get taken out
One enemy
quite
remaining.
fast as well. And this is going to be 1-1 left. One Strawhat Pirate left right here in the form of
Spike
Lloyd.
planted.
He's going to be picking right there and gets taken out with by a Pansy. Getting it,
Last
just
round
getting the
in the
score
half.
to 6-5.
This is what we want to see from ALK. After that very dominating map in Haven, it's as if parang, alam mo yung, medyo nabalian sila dun sa Ascent. And now, Straw Hat Pirates, they've gained back their confidence. That's why, diba, Senpo's the one who won that last map as that Omen against DOS. And ALK, they have to show more of that confidence, diba, that we saw in the map of Haven. And at the moment, at least we're seeing signs of life from them. But once they're playing so slow, they're playing it
Deploying
also
drone.
carefully and cautiously pagdating dito sa mga duels. Kasi parang yung mga duels,
Enemy
they're
mark.
being won by Straw Hat eh.
Talagang sobrang dahan-dahan yung kanilang mga plays niya, no. They're with that caution, of course, na-reward sila at least, no, with the last win that they had. So, tingnan natin kung kaya ni Lloyd Lee maka-take down for any possible pushes that's going to be happening right there at the B side. Mukhang pare sila mag-peek out eh. And Penetrator gets some inkling as to how many guys are going to be peeking from the mid. Hindi pa sila decided. Tingnan mo, dahan-dahan lang sila nagko-compul right there sa attacker spawn near the B side.
Yeah, and what's scary about this is may operator yung nagbabantay ng B, guys. If they don't really displace Lloyd, then there's a possibility to either get 1 or 2 kills, either through a collateral, and Lloyd is actually gonna peek out, takes down 1, and actually has the dash activated, but in third shade, he has his own operator that he uses, and Sent is just waiting here. Crossfire between him and Penetrator. Penetrator is not able to get the kill. Sent as well against the Pensi. And you're glowing red, that's why you're dead, and Stent actually pushes forward. Penetrator,
10 seconds
naku po, nasaktan na naman dito ng Hunter's Fury ng kakampi niya. Pero still, stays alive and kills DOS. That's
Switching
why
sides.
DOS din ang lead ng Straw Hat Pirates.
Grabe, no? Parang laking comeback ng ginawa ng Strawhat Pirates dito, Donut, no? Going into the switch round, they are really banking, or they really did their defense really well. Especially, Penetrator had the bumpy start during the first part of the match and just went in ahead and took the helm at the last part, taking out a lot of the ALK Esports members right there by the yellow box. Now, ang ganda rin, and even going in through the smoke as well. So again, ALK Esports lagging down by 2 points from Straw Hat Pirates with 7-5.
And at the moment, they're the ones controlling the pace. Diba, at this point, they're the ones who are in attack. They carefully sift through wherever ELK might be. Spotted out by that recon bolt, however, he's being hunted down. He doesn't back away just yet. It's actually together with DOS na meron sila sanang chance to get this. But Lloyd, 1 by 1, pinipik niyo si Lloyd in headshot per headshot. At least Quasar strikes back with a headshot of his own. But the spike has been planted. Ang hirap kasing basagin dito ng wall eh.
Pag pistol round, siguro papasagin mo yung wall, parang you give out your position
One
and
enemy
you
remaining.
expend your ammo. One enemy remaining. ALK Esports gets decimated during that round, and Straw Hat Pirates gets to the 8-5.
And Straw Hat Pirates, parang they're bidding adieu. They're lifting up their hats at the moment and saying, okay, you might have won map number 1, but this is really going in our favor. Ascent proves so effective for them because it's quite a big map, right? So I can see really the patterns here. If it's a bigger map, parang Straw Hat Pirates has more ground. Kapag medyo masikip ALK, alam nila yung mga gagawin nila eh. But right now, probably because Icebox are both of these teams' playground, it's just really a matter of, okay, who gets off the pick first. And Straw Hat has been very good in creating these risks pagdating dito sa mapa. They get the opening kills, and they follow through with the wins.
Oh, wow. And I think there's a lot there. It takes, let's take into consideration that possibly may fatigue na sila in terms of the trying to get it some push, but also getting pushed back as well. No, parang hindi this is different from the Straw Hat Pirates that we have seen in the earlier rounds. Talaga parang medyo bagal-bagal na, no? Parang hindi nakakuha ng effective push ngayon, or rather ng effective kills ang ALK Esports. Now, Strawhat Pirates is now being a bit careful, and you can see that they're aggregating in front of a stock screen and pushing in to the A side. Sen takes out Obenzi, and there you go, and gets another one. Kwasa with taking out Sen. This is gonna be a 3 or 4v2. Ang ganda ng push ng
30 seconds
Strawhat
left.
Pirates. And you can see Dos only donning
Spike planted.
a classic right here from the entry
enemy
point
remaining.
of the A side, and Lloyd Dream takes him out. Nalitira na lang po, shaky, and he gets shaken down by his doppelganger, Zuma, getting in to the 9-5 point advantage of Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah, that was quite confusing as well for ALK Esports. Because Straw Hat Pirates, you would assume once the toxin screens are there, lalapit ka na lang sa site. Pero hindi, naghihintay sila. They're making sure that they clear all of these corners because they know how cheeky ALK can be. Especially kung may shorty ka. Or kanina, diba siguro they'll also learn their lesson kasi sa Haven. And also sa Ascent, ang daming beses na may judge place dito yung ALK. Kaya they don't really wanna let go of these rounds and bring ALK some points. They play careful when it comes to Straw Hat Pirates. And that's what's good about them.
Yeah, that's actually a really, really good insight right there, Donut. No? And now, na-figure out ng Straw Hat Pirates na, baka mayroon na silang setup dito sa main A. Time to rotate and going in with an Aldron as well and
Right
breaking
here.
that wall kind of sets up a kind of a bait in the sense na parang, okay, it's a bait. Now we're gonna be pushing there. And you can see Lloyd Beam going in with a dash and taking out one of the ALK Esports defenders. And now Sant gets taken down by his doppelganger with a headshot. Zuma right there going up, and Spike is going to be planted by Rangris. And po, titignan niya kung merong ikot doon at mag-flank. And Shaky knows there's someone right there. Lloyd Dream takes out Kwasa, and Shaky then sa kay Zuma with another run. And that's a miss!
One enemy remaining.
Sinaksak ba niya? Pero parang
Wala.
sinaksak niya eh. Pero it's going to be taken down as well. 1v1 na. Donut.
1v1 here. Wala. Rangris, he's not shaken by any of the fakes, but Shaky shakes him down and makes sure that they get the first round in the second half. Diba? This was their advantage, that buy round. So they have to convert to a win. Because they can't let Straw Hat Pirates get away with the win tapos naka-thrifty sila nun.
Oo nga. Grabe naman. Parang babawi naman to si ALK Esports. Time to get those W's. And that actually breaks the streak of Straw Hat Pirates. No? Parang they had a fake. They went into the mid and broke the ice wall and just went back to the A side. And the ALK Esports is not having any of it. They read it from a mile away. Kasi nakita mo, grenade mo yung wall, pero wala kang presence sa B-side. Meron naman nag-flank doon from the ALK Esports. So, alam nila na wala, fake yun. And they read it quite nicely.
Yeah, and at this point, ALK though, whoa, at least now we're bringing back the Prophecy who really knows where the opponents will show up. But will Penetrator know that actually Shaky's here? Yes, he does. Shaky's taken down. It's equalized back again to a 4v4. In ALK, they're not gonna let go of this site just yet. The rest of the members, Prophecy's playing back together with Epenzi, who is playing there in heaven. Pero Sent is able to take down one. At least there's a kill. And Penetrator is gonna be so ready for this. Are they though? Spots
player
out.
standing.
Prophecy, but still so quick to get the headshot is Prophecy yet again to know where they are. But Rankers is still fighting. But Dos comes in at the right time to take away another round from Straw Hat Pirates.
Oh, man, that's it. That's going to be ALK Esports getting the 9-7 na tinamaan ni Dos ang ginamitan niya ng 2-4-2 para matapos yung match na yun. And of course, nakita ng Straw Hat Pirates no na parang medyo ano na to na rundown na ang streak natin. Kumbaga lumalamig na. Time for a timeout. Palamigin rin natin sila kasi sila naman yung umiinit ngayon. And Prophecy is actually popping off for ALK Esports. And of course, this is a crucial match, guys. This is the deciding match. Whoever wins this will be moving on to the finals. Kaya, whatever timeouts you have, you use it. Kasi siyempre, hindi mo naman kailangan i-save yan for the next round. Di ba, Donut?
Yeah, I mean, pagdating kasi talaga dito, Straw Hat Pirates, they're giving everything that they've got. I think nakita din natin yun in the past map, which was Ascent. They gave everything. Pagdating sa utilities, hindi sila they're not really saving that much. And maybe that's what they realized in Haven because that wasn't really the case. Yung para sa Straw Hat Pirates, medyo naging reserved sila sa ultimates nila, medyo naging reserved sila sa peaks nila, but ngayon para nag-usap sila, nope. Let's use this to our advantage. Meron akong heal, just peek out. Pwede nating tong gamitin for an advantage pagdating sa retake. So, ngayon, Straw Hat Pirates, now that they're attacking, diba, they play it carefully. The Sage and the Jet will always be playing together, but will they find out or figure out that Prophecy is actually here?
Oh, parang very aggressive play and very sneaky play indeed. Parang ninja talaga from the Jet we expect. And he gets taken down by Azuma. Sabi nila, bakit? Iba yung tinitignan niya eh. Iba yung nakascope ni Prophecy. And he was actually taken by surprise. And that brings down the ALK Esports personnel down to 2. Dalawang agents na lang natitira. And will they be able to try and defend against 5 Straw Hat Pirates right here? Shaky, using the 2 to force to take down 1. And I am not optimistic that he will be able to take down 5 of these guys. There you go. That's going to be 10-7 for Straw Hat Pirates.
Nag-work yung timeout nila. Kung ano man yung pinag-usapan nila nun, it really worked. Pagdating doon, I think ang nangyari doon kay Prophecy is natakpan nung Vandal. Kasi nangyari, si Azuma was just able to get the headshot. So, ibig sabihin, si Azuma was the first one to see him. In Prophecy, he wasn't really ready kasi alam mo, nakatingin lang siya dun sa entryway. He didn't know na ang dami na palang nakalagpas sa paningin niya. Unfortunate, but good effort from him. If he continues the same way but still be careful about where he peaks, then it's a great possibility for ALK to still be able to, convert to these first kill and first bloods.
High risk, high reward kasi yung mga ganong classic play. But now, going in and breaking the wall, it's going to be coming in from the Esports. Prophecy puts down the knife and takes out Azuma, and also it's a shaker right there taking out Lloydie. And the revive is going to be used by sent into Lloydie. Penetrator already in the going into the Viper's pit, and it's going to be a 4v5 situation where the ALK Esports team is still surviving, and Prophecy getting another takedown. There's only one last Straw Hat Pirates left, and he's gonna be taken down with another knife, getting Prophecy to 3Ks in this round into 10-8.
That was a great retake. They really used the Viper Spit against Straw Hat Pirates. So what they did was they circled around, even though they're sitting comfortably sa gitna nun, diba yung Straw Hat Pirates, hindi rin naging enough kasi si Prophecy with the knives just went up and forward to get the kill. And once the Viper Spit was down, parang they could see clearly where the rest of Straw Hat were. Tapos they got the kills. And that's what is really great about ALK pagdating sa mga retakes na. It seems so clean. But thus, speaking out like that against the Tour de Force is really gonna be scary.
Yeah, and talking about clean shots, that was another clean shot from Azuma. But now looking at this angle, Shaky is waiting for a push in B. Quasar is already trying to use the Hunter's Fury. Oh, ano to? Hunter's Fury yan tayo. Sige, Rangris is going to be using his own, trying to peek out and see whichever or wherever the other players are. And there's going to be some peeks right there into the pipe. And nakikita mo, ALK's Fancy is right there. And Fancy is already trying to defend. Gets taken out with Quasa getting a wall bang. 4v3 na po. And ALK Esports is down by one personal or one agent. And there you go. What a headshot coming in from Prophecy, taking out his doppelganger.
And it's back to a 3v3. Initially, Strawhat Pirates took down the Viper, right? And that was very essential kasi napakakulit ng mga toxins dito.
30
Shake
seconds left.
tries to peek out. Nakita niya, tatlo ang nagro-rotate para mag-rotate na rin tayo. But they don't really know. It could be a possibility na bumalik dito sa A. Pero hindi. Strawhat Pirates already take B.
Commit na to sa B, no? Then the Rangers is already planting. Nakikita mo naman, andun na sila pero dahan-dahan pa rin ang ALK Esports. Nasa mid, alam nila dyan na nasa B side and they are already trying to set up, breaking the wall. And now, tingnan natin kung makititignan nila kung meron doon sa box, sa yellow box. And Quasar peeking out the corner right there. Let's see if he's going to be taking down one. Rangris taking out 2 Ks, and Shaky gets to take down one but gets refragged by Scent. Wow, that's going to be 11-8 for the Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah, if ALK Esports had the better read in that situation, if they could have rotated towards B, nakuha sana nila off guard dito yung Straw Hat Pirates kasi they were just running. They were just running to get the plant off kasi there was 10 seconds left on the clock para ma-plant nila yung spike. But yun nga, they had to play it more careful, ALK. They want to just really be all together there in mid and then probably strike for a retake all at the same time. Pero yun nga, that was a disadvantage for them because time was already in the side of Straw Hat Pirates.
Parang ano, no? Parang basang-basa na ng Straw Hat Pirates yung ALK Esports kung saan sila pupwesto. And now, going in with an out drone, you can see that the locations have been revealed. Tinamaan siya ng, ng dart doon, no? And the Prophecy is pulling back and not giving his location. Mukhang nag-commit na po ang Straw Hat Pirates. Going in with the smokes. Quasa taking out Azuma and Goy Beam taking out Fancy. Oh, right there, 2Ks coming in from Goy Beam. And it's going to be 2v3 right now, right there, coming in from the heaven. Nakikita mo si Scent going in from hell. No spike has been planted. There you go, Rangris already planted the spike. And Donut, tignan mo to, naka-speak na po from the heaven ang dalawang ALK Esports members.
Yeah, they want to go for the immediate trade. Pero si Rangris, will he win the 1v1 against Shaky? Now it's a 2v2. And each one that peek out kay Straw Hat Pirates na mamatay sila. They play it back. There's a rest para sa rest back.
Last player
Dos,
standing.
don't really know where the rest of the members are. Shaky has rotated. Narinig siya dun. And there's gonna be Scent here just all alone. Sa baba, may nagde-diffuse. Pero Dos is ready. And na-half na rin niya. So there's enough time. And it's 11-9.
And that was actually a good investment dun sa revival ni Dos, no, sa rest, no. Kasi parang yung binuhay niya, yun yung naging bait, no. Kasi syempre if there was only one of them right there, that would be easily read, no, na nagde-diffuse na kung nasaan siya, di na kailangan i-check. And that got the win for ALK Esports. Now, Straw Hat Pirates already went in a bit faster than usual in that push to the A side. Now, nakikita mo, they got their kills in, but of course, it's a bit fast for them. They didn't take out enough of the ALK Esports members, especially Dos. Nakapag-revive pa siya. So, tignan natin kung saan sila mag-push, Donut.
That seems to be another slow push towards A. But this time, parang, alam mo yun, if they play back. Now, if Penzi is the one up top, usually that's actually a Prophecy. Pero yun nga, nakita na niya si Lloyd. And given this, he's still not backing down. He throws in the snake bite. Oops, nakita siya dun ni Prophecy. But there's still a chance for them to rotate back to B. And
Right here.
actually, I was gonna say Izuma sana has a chance to take down one with a flank. Pero hindi. The timing was there for DOS. And DOS is out for the flank. And Kazar converts with the Bulldog and getting the second kill.
Feeling area.
This is what we want to see from Sova mains. And the Sova main who was left for Straw Hat Pirates is Randris. We all know him to be clutch James, but is there a clutch possible? Nope. Kazar takes him down.
Grabe, no? In all with that, with a bulldog, no? Grabe. Yeah, if in the hands of the right player, that can actually be a good tool. And now, going into the next round, 11-10, one advantage na lang ang win ng Straw Hat Pirates. Now, of course, they're going to be going for a semi-final, parang broken by pa rin ng Straw Hat Pirates ngayon. Si Lloyd Dream, meron lang siyang dalang Spectre. Oh yeah. And switches it over with Randris right now. So again, where are they going to push? They really have to keep the rotations going right now. And Shaky is guarding the B side and knows that there are a lot of these Straw Hat Pirates trying to push the B side.
Yeah, ang dami na niyang na-encounter doon. That's the Recon Bolt. And also, the peak and a little bit of damage there with that Vandal. Now Sent, is he gonna be sneaky here? But he's actually found out there by Quasar. Quasar yung nakakita sa kanya, probably kita yung gilid ng damit ni Sage. Flowy kasi yung damit eh, so disadvantage sa kanya yun.
Minsan nga, pag tinamaan mo lang yung damit, damage na siya. pero yung buhok, minsan tinamaan ko yung buhok niya, hindi siya namatay. And that's kind of a sus, no? Pero kasi, baka tinamaan, natanggal lang yung ponytail. And anyway, we have Penetrator getting taken out with a headshot coming in from Plaza right there in the mid. And Shaky getting to take out Lloyd Dream right now. ALK Esports is still on a full roster. And last player standing. Tingnan natin kung kaya ni Rangris.
30 seconds left.
He be just saving right now. Oh, hindi. Siyempre, he's gonna be going head-to-head with Quasar. And Quasar getting 4 Ks off this round into a tie. 11-11 na po. Sale.
Grabe, yun nga. At this point, this is the decider. We're at 11-11. All of the fans watching, make a wish. Who do you really want to go for, right? Is it going to be Straw Hat Pirates who really clawed their way back from that loss in Haven, winning Ascent, and then now in Icebox, playing it so close against ALK Esports? Or will it be the ones who dominated the first map? Kasi, there's a possibility. Kasi yung aggression ng ALK, sumagot naman, maganda yung naging sagot, di ba? Pero right now, parang Straw Hat Pirates, they opened up their mind to a lot of possibilities where ALK can be playing.
Of course, Straw Hat Pirates is going a bit more aggressive. Alam nilang merong isang chamber na nagbabantay dyan in the form of Shaky. And now Shaky is trying to peek out right there and over with blind shots against the top screen. The spike is being planted right now. DOS going in with a cross ice ball and going in with the shots against Penetrator. Yan, minano-mano niya ng Straw Hat Pirates, and here he shot again. ALK is popping up right now, Donut.
And now it's just left again to Randris. Through the smoke, blindly gets a headshot. Pero DOS again now for the first time in this map. ELK gets the lead, 12-11. Match point, however, Straw Hat, do they want to play for overtime or do they just really want to give this away to ALK? Na parang galit na kung paano maglaro yung ALK. Gigil na eh.
Oh, grabe. ALK Esports popping off talaga. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill. Tuloy-tuloy yun eh. Hindi sila isa-isa lang eh. Tuloy-tuloy nilang pinapatumba yung kanilang mga, yung Straw Hat Pirates sa round na yon. And will this be an overtime? Oh! Baka nga na-rattle doon si Penetrator. Oo nga, tense. Another toxin being set up. Still pushing for B. Oh, feeling ko talaga, feel na nila. This is the third time sa charm siguro para Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah, they want to go back to B. Diba? Even though it was a disadvantage for them the last time. But still, they have all of the buys that they need and Penetrator getting DOS out of the way. Wala nang wall. Diba makulit kasi si DOS kanina gamit yung wall? So they're still gonna use that to their advantage. Now Penetrator gets the heal and it's a 5v4.
Oh, 5v4 na po. This looks, there's still an advantage in terms of numbers. And nakita mo, yan, nag-Viper split na. Ito na po ba ang chance para makapag-go into overtime? Makita mo na taas ng box yung isa sa mga players na yun. And of course, the spike has been planted. Tour de Force already being activated. Tignan natin kung magiging effective yun para kay Shaky. Hindi niya alam kung nasaan yung mga ano. Kasi ito yung maganda eh. Pag meron kang Viper Spit, hindi mo alam. Kahit na meron kang Tour de Force, line shots would not be as effective. And Shaky takes out, Shaky, Kwasa, and Prophecy defend the throne right now. 2 are left. Hunter's Fury, is there one? Oh, 2K is coming in from Izuma. Will this be it? One enemy remaining, and this is gonna be overtime for Strawhat Pirates and ALK Esports.
That
Switching
was
sides.
a 2v4
Overtime.
retake. Oh, sorry, post-plant position
Yeah.
for Straw Hat Pirates. But what they only had were 2 ultimates, and that got them this round. The Hunter's Fury for Rangris and the Tour de Force. Right? So that was just really great in terms of not letting the pressure get to them. They were just really there. Okay, every time I get the kill, I'll use my rendezvous back and re-peek, and every time he peeks, he gets a kill. That's just a disadvantage though. At least ALK, they already had it. Meron na sila eh. Nakuha na nila yung man advantage. They just dropped the ball.
Oh, and that, kumbaga parang narato na sila dun eh. And that, I think the surprising performance right there was from the chamber of the Straw Hat Pirates, and that was actually Izuma. 'Di ba? Grabe naman yung paggamit niya ng Tour de Force from the last 2 kills right there. And it's an amazing use of utilities, especially during the end. Now here with the 12-12, or rather with the overtime, this is really tense. And if you were here in their position, medyo tense talaga kasi right after this match, you'll be fighting the well-rested, di ba? Zol Ragnar. So whoever wins, medyo talagang sobrang pressure pa rin.
Yeah, definitely. It's either warmed up na yung magiging winner nito, or medyo alam mo yun, a little bit of exhaustion after 3 straight maps of really close rounds, especially for Ascent and here in Icebox. Kasi I think there was a possibility for an overtime for Ascent, pero Straw Hat Pirates, they just went straight for the win. But ALK Esports now, they dropped the ball, and this is a chance for them to redeem themselves for dropping that ball.
And looking at the performance of our players right now, they're really bouncing back. Kumbaga, ang laking lead, bounce back. Ang laking lead ulit, bounce back. Kumbaga parang rubber banding yung nangyayari sa mga ating mga teams ngayon eh. They're just, hindi siya ping-pong eh. Malaking lead, tapos saka sila magka-close out. And now, Izuma being a bit more aggressive in terms of the positioning, going to the top box and looking at his doppelganger and going in with a gunfight of peak fights. And of course, Shaky takes down Izuma. And they're going to try and push for the B side as well. And you can now see that Lloyd Dream is right there in kitchen. He's looking for one. He's looking and peeking. And Spike has been planted by ALK Esports. And the Strawhat Pirates needs to get their hands on it.
DOS gets 1. Penetrator is down. Pero hindi nila alam. Nandun si Lloyd Dream. And it was an immediate trade from him as expected. Pero sent here. You know, he's been the MVP for the team of Straw Hat Pirates. But can he do this 2v4 at the moment? From behind is actually Rangris. This is your dream team for a retake. But 1 by 1, ALK, ayaw nila ibigay. And there's gonna be a wall. But up, immediately broken down. But still, they know it's gonna be a fake. And time is running out. That's why ALK Esports, they get the first round for this overtime.
Match point.
Yes, overtime match point. Great performance for ALK Esports. Now the tides have, the roles have been switched. And kumbaga, take note guys, na yung ALK Esports also had a deficit kanina. They're just really trying to catch up. And now, Penetrator, or rather the Straw Hat Pirates, gets to use their time out right now. So what can you do? ALK Esports is on the defending portion. How have you won the previous matches? So those are the questions that you are going to ask if you are on the Straw Hat Pirate side. Ano bang nagawa nyo dati on the previous matches na effective at makakapagpanalo para maging even equal footing tayo ulit, di ba?
Yeah, even Strawhat Pirates was really more dominating pagdating sa defense nila, and that was their chance to take a point from ALK, right? I think both of these teams have more wins in defending given the scores. Pero yun nga, at this point, ALK, they're the ones defending, but will they, I think you're correct, will they make the same mistakes as they did before? Or will they learn to not drop the ball anymore?
Oo nga, grabe no, parang and again, you could imagine how much pressure they're going into. I'm not sure if these guys are all in the same room or even doing it online. Kasi syempre, doing it as a team online is gonna be there's gonna be some difficulties as well in terms of communication. But now a Zuma going in and trying to go and peek into the B side. Maybe he's going for round two for the 1v1 a while ago, but Rangris doing some shots into the A side as well. Maybe an Owl drone is going to be put down. And Prophecy already peeking in from a high position. So no commitments yet. There has to be a recon of some sort to get some more info, and the wall is being set up right there at the A side.
Yeah, they know. And it's actually good. Pero hindi nila alam. Yung Spike actually slowly moving like a worm. And underground, walang info at all that Straw Hat Pirates have already gotten a hold of B. And in a few minutes or in a few seconds, the plat will actually come down. This is all just a bait. The hat ng members ng ALK Esports actually have rotated or have intended to go back to B. Pero, ayun, alam mo yun, almost down to DOS, pero from behind, he gets killed by a Zuma. But Kazar is ready yet again. Ang bilis mag-trade dito ni Kazar. Pero Lloyd Dream instantly as well. So a trade for trade. And Penzi taking down Lloyd Dream to make sure that he doesn't get any more kills. And with this retake, we saw how good they are ang ALK Esports. Pero will it be true for this round? Poison Orb for Poison Orb, but Sten actually pushes through, gets the headshot. Prophecy is alone. Pero wala na namang time. Will there be enough time though? Set gets the kill, and we have our second overtime.
Yep, second overtime is going to be right here.
Overtime.
And as you can see, ang ganda ng performance to ni Seth, no, na even going in with a block as well. So I mean, Straw Hat Pirates is putting ALK Esports at a very, very difficult position. Even winning, then losing, and winning yet again. The back and forth matches are take quite a toll on these players. And now, with the overtime, ALK Esports now going to be on the attacking side. And from what it looks like, they're going to be planning a mid to B push, or they're just baiting out the utilities of these Straw Hat Pirates.
And at this point, right, baiting out the utility and baiting out the push as well. Izuma's down. Just those, like pre-firing that part, and he's very successful with getting that kill. Pero ngayon, pagdating sa defense, they're one man down. The spike is being delivered to B, and Lloyd, alam kaya niya na magkakaroon ng either three people peeking at him at the very moment that he peeks out. There's a recon bolt at least to confirm, and he just dashes away. Escape is what they need. Pero yung nga, opened up yet again yung wall na yun. It's not safe for a plant just yet. Penetrator making sure that the wall blocks her down. And Kazar immediately, alam mo yun, every time, instant trade from Kazar. but still
Last
said,
player standing.
sabi niya, I can't do this by myself. So I'm about to stage. But
remaining.
from behind is actually
Whoa.
Prophecy. And it's gonna be a Randris versus Prophecy. And Randris wins that
Oh,
out. Straw
man.
Hat Pirates wins this first for second overtime.
Yeah, that's the Strawhat Pirates advantage right now. And may napansin ako no, doon sa move
Switching
ng ALK
sides.
Esports during
Match
that match,
point.
Donut. No? Parang they tried to replicate what Strawhat Pirates was doing in the previous match where they won and closed out into another overtime. Now, the problem here is that they had, in terms of the positioning, mas maganda din yung mga trades ng Strawhat Pirates. No? Parang makita mo mag-trade siya with Kwasa, then that Kwasa gets traded out as well. So parang with that, those kinds of trades and even the positioning, meron pa rin silang advantage. Mabilis silang umakto.
Definitely. I mean, ang maganda din dito sa Straw Hat Pirates is not just about the instant trades, but yung mga impactful kills sa kanila. They know when and where to get these kills, and immediately, 'di ba? As a Sage peeks out, that's 10. Pagka peek out niya, dalawa agad. And he was waiting for an immediate trade, but he was always gonna be ready for all of these kills. And sent yet again with just that one wall from the Viper, they immediately get the A site.
Spike planted.
A side has been taken or been planted. Spike has been planted, and right now you can see
Deploying
Prophecy
drone.
trying to peek right there. And of course, Aldron is gonna get some more info. It gets taken out quite quickly. Kita mo nasa pipe dun si Azuma, and you can see Kwasa taking out Sent and Benzi taking out Lloyd Dream. And Azuma, being in a very good position, gets to take out two while getting taken out. So this is going to be 2v2 yet again, with the Straw Hat Pirates having the advantage. And there
Attackers
you
win.
go. Straw Hat Pirates gets the reverse sweep in this semifinals round. And Donut, grabe yung matchup. Grabe yung performance ng Straw Hat Pirates. Reverse sweep. Getting one loss in the first map, 2 straight wins during the second and third map in this semifinals B series.
Yeah, I mean, the Straw Hat Pirates are raising their hats and bidding adieu to the team of ALK Esports. A great first map, to be honest. In Haven, we already saw, okay, if these people are very good when it comes to the duels, all of them being headshots from Prophecy and Quasar being able to help out his teammate in terms of support. But no, Straw Hat Pirates had a better solution. Let's just overwhelm them. The same overwhelming capability that Pirates have actually showed. It's the same one, diba? I mean, that ALK has showed. What's the same one that Pirates gave us in map 2 and map number 3, and that's why, really, hats off to the Pirates.
Yeah, again, this is a breakdown, or rather a review of what happened on the semifinals A. We had Zol Ragnar win against Salty Salad with a 2-0, and the semifinal B, that was the one that we just watched, that was Straw Hat Pirates getting a 2-1 and even going into overtime at the last map, and that was a well-deserved win against ALK Esports. So in the grand finals, we're going to be seeing Zol Ragnar versus Straw Hat Pirates, and they're going to be fighting against each other for a share, or for the grand prize, which is 5,000 pesos.
Yeah, whoever will be the champions, of course, syempre aabangan nyo yan dahil yung dalawang game na yun, mainit-init man, that's just the semifinals, because we will be heading on to the grand finals after we get into a short break. Syempre, huwag kayong umalis. Kung wala kayong tubig, magpalamig muna kayo kasi magbabalik ang init at action dito sa National Grassroots Program.